Welcome back. WLPN, LP Chicago, 105.5 FM, Lumpen Radio. Not quite sure why it cut off like that there at the end. But welcome back. Glad to have you all here. As usual, I am Adrian.
Jim and Jay.
I'm Sebastian.
And we have a guest today. I'm going to let the guest introduce himself. So here's how you introduce yourself. You give us your name, however you want your name to sound on the over the waves. What are your favorite clubs, and how did you get started in your relationship with football?
Chris Barnes. Favorite clubs are Arsenal. Starting to love Chicago Fire. Played soccer since I was 4 years old. First thing
nice.
I signed up for and never stopped.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Chris, for joining us today. We got so much to talk about, but first, let's get the plugs in. Lumpen FC is brought to you by Barra Brava Brewing. You can currently find Barra Brava Brewing products at Mars Brewing in Bridgeport, Life on Mars in Logan Square, and at The Barrel in Pilsen. If you'd like to keep up with Barra Brava events, follow us at Barra Brava Brewing Co. on Instagram. And you can follow us on Lumpen FC on Instagram as well as Twitter or X. If you want to contact us, please reach out to lumpenfcradio@gmail.com. Or if you would like to comment while we are on the show or on the air, hit up Twitch at Lumpen TV. And we try to keep up with everybody's comments while we're live. Or you can tell us if the sound's a little off as well. Yeah, maybe.
Just quick fun fact, Chris and I played college soccer together.
Nice.
That's where we met, actually, in the good old Hampton City in Virginia.
All right, so tell us the truth, Chris. Tell us the truth. Is he as good as he likes to say that he is?
He was. He left, though. I will say that. A year and a half in, my man's left, but he was good.
Yeah, I did leave. I did transfer. There was no transfer portal. There was no NIL money getting thrown around back then. It was the rough days.
No, that was definitely not the days.
This was the rough days. You had to transfer and take other courses and stuff, you know what I'm saying, didn't transfer over. Your credentials weren't good enough. So, oh, my goodness, man. It was such a hassle.
Were you guys Arsenal fans, separately? Or did you guys, or how did that work? It just happened to be that you guys were Arsenal fans.
And then, so it's funny, his best friend, Sean, is a Liverpool fan. I was like, that's our good friend, too, actually. He's like the other buddy on our thread here. But yeah, he's a huge Liverpool fan.
Nice.
It was mainly Arsenal than Liverpool because our buddy Doug was an Arsenal fan as well, and our brother was like Real Madrid and Arsenal. So I always had a Liverpool fan around me, man. It was like always.
Yeah, they show up every once in a while.
Yep. Then when I transferred, my boy Seth, huge Liverpool fan. So I always had it. That's why it's like the Arsenal Liverpool relationship I have is just always different. But except be Man United fans.
but that's the thing though. Like in Chicago, it seems like we're rare. Like few and far between the United fans. That's fine.
It is weird because when I worked at the Fire pitch, like when they opened, there was the Man United like supporters group was there. Mm-hmm. Every morning, all the games.
All three of them?
Yeah, and like I kind of agree with you on that. I don't really see.
Yeah, or they just don't get out, or I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, besides you.
I mean, this season now.
Yeah, right. They stay on Saturday. But yeah, between you and Javi, I don't. It's just like
yeah.
No, they don't. Even when we go to bars, I don't really see.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, there's 30 of us so far in BPF, the Bridgeport Pilsen firm, and I think there's maybe 3 United fans out of the 30. So that's that stat. Mostly Arsenal fans.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably mostly
Arsenal fans
in our little group.
A few Liverpool fans here and there. We do have some Tottenham fans.
Yeah, actually, I may have more Tottenham. That's crazy.
We have a lot of Barca
fans
too.
More Tottenham fans.
Oh, I know more Tottenham. I absolutely know more Tottenham fans.
I know
than
like
United fans. Yeah,
4. I almost know about as many. Yeah, I almost know about as many Tottenham fans as I do Arsenal fans. There's slightly more Arsenal fans, but I surprisingly do know a lot of Tottenham fans.
I have no clue what is the pool because even my buddy Kettering became a Spurs fan. I'm just like, what, why? But
why would you do that to yourself? I mean. You choose this.
I was like, there's so many other teams, like Newcastle, so many other doing but you choose Tottenham, like, it's like you must choose nothing.
You fall in love with the team you fall in love with, right?
Well, sometimes you're born into it. I have a couple of friends who are like, well, my dad was.
Yeah.
Then I have some other ones that it's like, well, wait, you're doing this to yourself. Like I could see. I have a friend who's a Tottenham fan because he's following Mourinho, which
okay,
that's cool.
Okay.
But he's gone now. You know.
Right. yeah.
But now you're in it.
But you got to stick to it. Yeah.
That's rough.
And so is it just Arsenal, Chris, or do you follow other leagues and have other clubs in those leagues? I'm assuming Arsenal, the top, right?
Yeah, Arsenal's definitely the
Right.
top. I struggle with like keeping up with the other leagues. I find myself like very in depth in the EPL, Premier League, and just like that's the team and following them, and then keeping up with the thread. And it's like, oh, you're watching Championship today. It's like, oh, I still have that channel. Am I paying for it? And like, all the different apps and everything else. So now that I'm here, things are kind of slowing down at work. I'm like trying to pick up some other leagues and some other teams.
Excellent. I recommend Real Madrid.
Yeah.
After
Real
Dick's-
Madrid recommends Real Madrid.
Don't join us in AC Milan right now. Just
No, join AC Milan.
Oh
Also.
man,
Hey, it's the ups and downs, right?
yeah, a lot of
It's
downs.
it's the ups and downs. Trying to adjust my chair here on the fly. So what we're going to cover today is it's a lot, but it's not a lot. The usual stuff that we cover, right? EPL for sure because of the things that happened with Liverpool.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to go over the signings that occurred, what's going on with the rest of the league. City's still currently out of a tournament at this point, which we'll talk about that. The Europa Cup, of course, we're going to talk about that, especially since United, Leon, that little issue that happened there between two United players. Champions League, of course, because of the craziness that's going on right there. Club World Cup. And why do we have this cup? I do want to get into what happened with Leon. Look, and I'm just going to voice this as my opinion, right? At this point, I mean, is it something that's already rigged from the beginning, even before the qualifiers are done? So we'll get into that. This Sunday, we have Chicago Fire versus Miami. Is Messi gonna play?
Probably not.
Or is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it 3 years in a row to the ticket sales team at Chicago Fire who have to deal?
At this point, I'd give him more
that.
credit for his consistency to not play.
Right. He did just play 2 full 90-minute games in a row, which at this age, it's going to be tough for him to show up again on Sunday. And more.
He's
there's
scared.
quite a bit more I can get to. Scared of what?
That Peralta magic.
Right, baby.
Now, here's the thing, though. Look, if you already purchased your very expensive ticket to the Chicago Fire game to watch Messi, look, I understand if Messi is not there, there is the reason to be upset because, and honestly, that's what you're paying the ticket for, right? But you still have phenomenal players that are on that team. I like to call them the Barca geriatrics, but at the same time, to watch Suarez, to watch Busquets,
Right.
that'd be pretty amazing, right? If you've never seen them play before, so yeah, have a good time with your $300 ticket. So let's get started. EPL. Topic that I want to cover with EPL is Liverpool just got their signing. They were able to finally get the contract with.
I mean, it's not finalized, but it's pretty much like, from what I understand, pretty much there between Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah. So,
Congratulations, bud.
yeah, no, it's great.
2 years each, right?
It's a roll of the dice too, because at that age, you never know when the drop off is going to happen.
Right.
It's good. Like if you look at Kevin De Bruyne, I don't think we saw that happen. We saw it was going to eventually happen, and even after his last injury, but even when he came back from his last injury, it was like, oh, he's playing really well. And then this year, it just went really down really quickly. So you don't know when it's going to happen. But
I think
figure
that has more to do with just the injury, though. I think he's just
yeah.
As I think what happens, and not to cut you off on that, but I think a lot of players just after a while you get fed up with Pep. The man, okay,
He ages you.
okay, but here's the comment.
No,
Here's what I'm saying though. It's not that he's not a great manager. He is.
No, yeah.
It's not that he's not. The intensity though is just non-stop. And as a player who you have to perform day in, day out, you're traveling the entire time. Granted, Pep is traveling also. He's in the hotels. I get it. But it's just really, really hard to and then you can't fail him. If you fail him, you will ride the bench. That's period. So the stress is always there.
Yeah, the thing is Pep needs to go, because of that intensity stuff.
I'm starting to hear that that's kind of what's going to happen.
Well, no, I'm just like tired. I'm tired of this, man. We all are, because the thing is that intensity that you're talking about, and I agree with.
Yeah.
It obviously it spreads out to the team, which means all of these leagues that you have to win at 95 points, 98 points, it's because of him and that intensity. This isn't normal. He's normalized it. People are saying like, you know,
what, the 90 points?
Yeah, the 90-plus points
well,
thing
but I mean,
to win it.
You had Sir Ferguson saying that years ago, like, hey, look, eventually you're gonna have to do 90+. And he was saying that 15 years ago, 20 years ago.
Yeah, because that's when Pep was coming up. It was 15 years ago when he saw Pep. He was like, "Oh, this is gonna change things." But I get the feeling that once he leaves, it might fall back a little bit. It might be like, you can get 85 points and win the league. You can get 80 points and win the league. That I feel like Pep, and maybe there are others who are playing in his style, but with that intensity, Klopp was the closest, and he burnt out pretty quick because he couldn't beat that guy. He only beat him once. Yeah. You know, it's a tough way to play.
Wow,
and
twice,
then
twice if you count champions.
Yeah. But I mean, like the tough part about it is, you know that intensity, playing for a coach like that. Look at Fabinho. He was done at 29. Yeah. You know, there's some players that just aren't going to be able to. Salah it's incredible that he's made it this long playing under Klopp. You know, and Virgil also, like. You're going to wear – and then with all the amount of games you're playing, playing that style is not going to be sustainable. Right. You can win a trophy or two with it, but nah.
I think that team also, for what it is, I think Kevin De Bruyne just needed to be around a younger team, man.
Yeah.
Roger went down, that team got old.
Yeah.
Even when you brought Nico in, it wasn't like he was gonna right away. This Nico Gonzalez dude is gonna bond this team together. It's like, nah, man, you got Bernardo in there, old, Gooding, old, KB, old. So
I mean, they just
only Foden is really
Foden,
young.
Who then also looks burnt out. Like he looks like okay.
He looks kind of defeated. Because they're even it could be really bad for City here, because I know they said. But after I guess this Arsenal one, the fifth place is pretty much guaranteed for Champions League spot. I mean, Man City's not guaranteed that fifth place. And
they're not
every other team is playing better than them.
And without Haaland,
and then he
Marmoush maybe, but I don't know what the goals are going to be.
They're going to lose. They're going to drop a couple points here in the next few weeks for sure.
Yeah.
And now what happens if they're in Europa League? That's going to be another fallout. We'll see what happens, man. But yeah, I think it could be going down, which is I'm here for it.
What's down though?
Europa League. If you're it's funny.
No, but
ask the City fan what is.
Right now they're not even in Europa. So
it's like conference, right? But what is? I'm just curious. I would like to ask what a City fan what is, because they went from just winning in Champions League to now they're just average.
Well, I mean, just grab your plastic pen and let's figure it out.
It's just weird. I'm curious, because you said what is good for them, like they got to take a hard look in the mirror.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And okay. That's my other question. Is the Haaland injury that he just walked out on and I'm done, and said I'm done. The season's over. Because Pep has done crazy things before. Is this one of those Pep things where okay, look, I need to see what this team looks like without him? Because Pep for years was playing without a true forward, I guess you would say, like a true striker. For a while he had a Gundogan there, but Gundogan was also a powerful midfielder, right?
Yeah, I mean.
So is this one of those things where okay, I need to figure this out without this true striker? We have to stop looking at just Haaland to get the header, to get that final strike, to get that final in the box goal, and start actually building back up. Building that outside the box play, which they used to be great at, and it looks very sloppy now. Building the wingers running with Foden, who's just been absent completely, and then the other side, who I couldn't even tell you. Who's on the other side now? Nobody.
Is it Savinho? Brazilian? Savio. Yeah. He's gonna be good, but he's still. What's that team? It's gonna be a weird. I think it's a team to look at in the summertime. Like, what's really gonna happen to this team when they land out? Like, who's gonna stay? Who's gonna leave? Who can they bring in?
I mean, they're
will they be allowed to bring anyone in?
Well, that's the question. You're gonna be.
I mean, the rumor is they'll bring in what's that Wirtz guy from. I don't know where he's at.
Man, well, he's at Leverkusen, but even, man, if I was him, I'd be thinking twice.
Yeah, but if the FA
Yeah.
comes down with a ban, you can't
No,
a
yeah,
trade
yeah.
ban. You can't do anything for 2 years or
Yeah.
2 seasons. And
I mean, that's kind of
then
one
they're
of the
coming to
reasons
nobody.
why they spent like 200 mil in the winter window.
Yeah.
And the rumor was, well, it's because you're not gonna be able to spend in the summer. So, I mean, and even then, what they spent on,
Yeah, they spent 200 mil.
yeah, and I think only Marmouche is kind of like
In the winter window.
looking pretty
Rare.
good.
Like,
The rest are just like, okay, I guess you're there.
So just trying to, there were puzzles, like little pieces of puzzle they tried to fit in there. I think
Yeah.
that someone even said that was it Mateus Nunez. They're like he's not creative enough to be in the midfield. Like, that was like
not to replace the players he has to replace now.
yeah, that's a 60. He was 65 million.
Yeah, he was
that's
65.
a 65 million in waste of space.
And they brought him in for the other waste of space in Calvin Phillips. And he sucked. And then they bring in Doku for 65, 70 million to
goodness.
replace $100 million waste of space in Jack Grealish.
You're right.
And they just keep
Oh,
spending.
Grealish,
and spending,
Grealish
and spending,
is
and
another
spending.
player. Now, granted, off the side, off the field antics that he goes through. Grealish is also another player that's just disappeared. So you got
There's nothing
Foden.
but calves out
You got
there.
Foden, De Bruyne.
When he's out
Yeah, it's
there.
all calves. Yeah, calves and vodka.
Oh, man.
Put me in, coach. Put me on the play
I
forward.
can't feel
I'll
it.
flop for you.
I can't feel a
I'll
thing
get you a free
anyways.
kick.
So it's kind of crazy that this team is going through that at the same time.
But
5th place, right?
but,
So-
but you go that Liverpool. They got their 2 signings and they like. That they were like the exact opposite of me and Man City. That
Do we
team
know-
looks good, man.
do we know what
Well,
the
that's-
do we know what the contract is?
So
this-
the rumor is both of them are going to get a 2
2 year.
year.
but is it
extended
going to break
contract.
the bank that they're not going to be able to do?
Well,
it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it.
And if anything, if like let's say the other rumor is that because Trent's leaving, then those wages will just get spread out to those 2 players. But I also think we're gonna. It's funny because mathematically we're probably gonna win the league. I'm still whatever about it, but
You can claim it.
I know. But I'm not gonna claim it until it's there.
until the math
You
says so.
you can use that money for them contracts too.
Yeah. So there's that, but there's also like
Isaac.
there might be a clear out also of getting rid because it's still Klopp's players.
Right.
And it's not slots necessarily, and it
Well,
might be
I
limited.
mean-
No, what I'm saying is that like it might be limiting into how he wants his system to run because it's not exactly the same as Klopp's and what he was doing at Feyenoord and now he's doing up front. I think Nunez is probably going to get moved
I'm
on.
about to say, who do you think? Like, what player besides what TT was? Who's like? I was like, who do you think? What else would be?
I think so. If I know FSG will probably do 1 in 1 out. So whoever we get rid of, we're probably going to bring in. So like for example, Joe Gomez is going to leave. If he leaves, we'll bring in another center back.
Right. And for those of you out there who don't know, FSG is the ownership of
Yeah, Fenway scores. Yeah.
Who
Fenway.
wants to buy another club?
Who
Yeah,
wants to
they
buy
do.
it? Well, FIFA might have something to say about that.
Yeah, we'll see. They can do whatever they want.
all these owners owning all
They had
these
to kick that
clubs.
bum LeBron out now.
You out. So if Gomez leaves, I think we'll bring in another center back. Darwin leaves, we'll bring a striker. We already covered Kelleher's going to leave, our second goalkeeper, but we already covered him with Marmadashvili from Valencia. If Trent leaves, we'll get another, and so on and so forth. So I think that's probably what we're going to do. Who we're going to bring in, I have no idea.
So, but then this looks good for Liverpool no matter what, right?
Yeah, but
But
but if we win the league, then you're looking at it's really funny because you're going to take that team and kind of potentially dismantle it completely and start it up again.
Right, but at the same time, you keep 2 very core
Yeah.
pieces
Yeah.
with Salah and Van Dijk. And then there's going to be a lot of kids who are going to look at that and say, hey, that's a championship team. They compete in Champions League.
Yeah.
They're going to be in Champions League. They won the league. And I'm going to get to play with Salah and Van Dijk.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
big.
So I'll go there.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll go there.
It makes it
We're moving over a little bit here.
it makes it
Go ahead.
makes a big deal for it to have them because of that. That draw is huge, especially if we're gonna. You're right, like who wouldn't want to play with these guys who have won everything and
Right.
and great leaders and I wouldn't surprise me that if Trent leaves, then Salah gets the vice
Yeah,
captaincy.
and you also have a
know?
manager who's proven himself in another league, has
Right.
proven himself now in this league.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the...
The only thing that can get in the way is FSG and their penny pinching.
Well,
But I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you do have to give them credit for that midfield rebuild. So they'll make the right moves. I think eventually.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see.
Pension.
But okay,
I mean,
so you're bringing up
sometimes you have to, right? Sometimes you
Isak,
have to.
right?
Look at that Man
You're
United.
bringing up Isak. They're not gonna get Isak. Like I would be really surprised if FSG goes for someone like that.
I mean,
I
if
for
I
a
could
hundred-
see it. I could see it because the money you win. If you get money for Nunez too, you could do it. It'll be up to him too.
I mean, if
Yeah.
it's 150 mil though, if that's rumored,
for who?
I think they'll
Isak
they'll calm
from
down.
Newcastle.
That's crazy. That's wild.
That's
or
what's
not.
thrown out. I don't know if it's true.
That's a lot.
Wait, what was Holland?
Why are they trying to hold him? That's
Holland was like
keeping a
60
man.
something. He
Yeah,
wasn't that much.
that's
Well,
keeping-
but that
Holland
was all
had
under the table.
Yeah, Holland had all the
Keeping the man
under the
prisoner.
table.
Yeah.
Under the table.
150.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't know.
Are we good?
The completeness of Holland's contract isn't known, and I'd like to see what that City contract, that City group contract actually
Yeah.
is. His contract directly with the club itself, Manchester City. Okay, that's that, and it just seemed like okay, that doesn't make sense. And then the reports that come out afterwards, like no, but he's also making 150 million with something else. It's like
Yeah.
okay, that's. And he's at 300,000 a week. Like from where? Not from that contract. So we don't know what's on there.
The thing is also with the Isak thing is they have to like redo his contract because like he's not getting paid a lot there right now.
Right.
So
That's true.
he's I think it was.
I mean, if you're Isak, you're looking.
Yeah,
You're
because
looking.
I think the backup
looking.
for like Calvin Wilson, I think, is getting makes more money.
I believe it.
It's like, so he's like, you can't like you're gonna say 150 million. Y'all better go ahead and
What if he?
restructure this contract. Y'all gonna pay me a little more than
I
that.
mean, what if he bounces EPL? And head somewhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, the only place I could see it happening, and I would be so mad.
PSG
No, Barcelona.
Yeah.
And
And
Barcelona,
I would
yeah.
because they would find some weird way
All them levers.
to
Yeah.
find out and
All
he's
them
like signs
envelopes.
for Barcelona, and they're
all
just,
them
They'll
envelopes.
just go to
and
court
then
for
everyone just goes, how did they get the money for it? We don't know.
We
They
never
sold their Spotify or whatever the names and blah blah blah. They sold everyone's
Sold the rights to their
kids.
stadium.
Like it's
Weren't they bankrupt 2 years ago?
Yeah.
they're still some money
is
trouble,
Jamie's
and
hot point.
it's just I cannot stand how
But
all
he'd
the
be
money-
perfect to replace Lewandowski.
they
Yeah,
the
that's
guy goes like, oh, Danny Elmo hurt him, and how the registering players, and I'm like, yeah, oh, you're baffled too, huh? It doesn't make any sense.
How am I still here?
They're like, oh yeah, we got it. Only 2 teams that we can win the leagues in the La Liga. We have to let
Yeah.
Barcelona be good. So,
Yeah.
I mean, Barca or Atletico.
yeah.
Atletico looking for a striker.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that
throw-
would be
they-
sick though.
But here's the thing: is they throw money.
Well,
Atletico does throw money.
Him and Julian Alvarez would be nasty.
It would be.
So
Actually, that's who I would like. I'd like Julian Alvarez. I think he's more of a slot kind
He's
of player.
cold.
But we're never. He's actually more affordable than Isak. Even though he's probably at 100 mil.
Yeah, I
at
think they're
least.
paying him pretty well over there too.
Yeah,
at the
I know.
bottom. And
Nah, he's doing really well.
Yeah,
but
he's-
I think under slot because of the way he had his team playing at Feyenoord, I feel like he'd be a perfect replacement for Nunez. And for that style of play, that slot probably wants to play. But I don't know if we'll ever get him.
What about Jota?
Jota, I love Jota. He's just always hurt.
Yeah,
The guy plays like he averages about 20 to 22 games a season. Like it's just not enough.
Yeah, they're talking about he may be on.
He
the,
does
the
score
block.
those
He may
games.
be on the block too.
No, he does.
He does score.
He scores, but you breathe on him and
He
he's out
gives
for
us
6
he
months.
gives us fits every time he plays.
Yeah. He
Oh,
likes
it's
the
scary to
old-
see him every
streaky
time he subs on. It's
Portuguese.
just like
He's a great backup. He's a
jeez.
great super sub. That's what I would use him. But as a starter, it's too risky. Which we
man.
need something.
That full 90 is
He
tough.
went to Raheem Sterling territory.
He's there, man. He reached it. He got there finally.
Chicago Fire. Come on, Greg, bring him in, baby.
Yeah, someone like we've been linked to like this Hoyson kid over at Bournemouth, the center back, for 50 mils at release clause. That sounds like a perfect FSG deal. Like that's something I could totally see them doing to replace Joe Gomez. Yeah, that I can totally see him coming in the summer. But someone like huge like that, man, it's just very rare that FSG will take their wallet out for it.
I mean, FSG is a surprise. Van Dijk was a surprise also, right? Like out of the blue, like Van Dijk, here you go.
But here's the thing about
And
Van
nobody even really knew.
But Van
Everyone
Dijk,
questioned the 100 and whatever million it was.
sure, but Van Dijk and Allison, when we got him in that season, everybody's like, oh, well, you guys spent money. No, we gave up our best player to get those 2 players. We gave up Coutinho for 150 mil to Barca. And that's the only way we got that money. It's not like FSG was like, yeah, just go ahead and spend the money. No, we had to risk getting rid of our very best player at the time. And hopefully it worked. And obviously it did. But, I mean, it wasn't like FSG didn't sacrifice. It was like either you get rid of him or you keep him.
I mean, as per FSG, they had the dude crunching those statistics in the back.
I mean, some of the rumors was that if you were to get rid of Salah, it was going to open up the wages to maybe go for Isak. But we're not going to get any money if we sell Salah. Well, Salah's running down his contract, so we weren't going to get any money for him. No, it was just going to open up a lot of wages.
Yep.
But yeah, that's all we would have been able to offer him. Yeah.
And looking at the rest of the league, surprisingly, Nottingham Forest is still fighting the fight in 3rd place. You got Liverpool, Arsenal.
You're not having it?
No, at least it's Nuno, because I think at least Nuno's having it, because he's been having a rough.
All right. So that's the fact that you brought it up. That's exactly it. Do you think this team is just going to get picked apart at the end of the season,
possible,
including Nuno?
Honestly, man, no, because I don't want any of their players. like I'm trying this is such a lucky season for them, but I'm looking at their team and tell me who would you want from that team?
This is just hate.
I don't
How are you doing this?
I don't
How are you doing
what
this?
do I need Elanga? No. Do I need Gibbs White? No. Do I need Chris Wood? No.
Gibbs White might go to Man City. Actually,
we went for Danilo before he he was good. That's the only player we were interested in before he left the Fluminense or whatever team it was he was in. But yeah, Palmeiras. But yeah, yeah, right. See, you start saying these names, you're like, how?
Because it's Nuno Espirito Santo.
Yeah.
Was he the coach at the beginning of the season too?
Yeah.
Man. So no, I don't.
And
I don't think
he kind of.
Was he?
I think so. I don't know.
Or no, or was it?
What's his face got
that? Yeah, it was. I think it was because
what's his face got fired?
It wasn't Cooper, right? That Cooper.
I don't know.
Yeah,
get in on that mic, Chris, and let us know.
The weird looking dude.
Look it up. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That, the weird.
The guy who looks like he's stoned all the time and just got out of bed and was like,
I mean, that's most of the managers in EPL at this time. Most of the managers in EPL looked like they're just.
Steve Cooper.
Steve Cooper. That's the dude.
And then, the thing is, it's. I mean, I say well played by that the owner guy. He has a whole bunch of teams who Edu's working for now, right? He has doesn't he have a couple teams? He has Nottingham Forest, and he has the
owner?
Yeah, the big chubby guy they always show. It looks like an evil villain.
Oh, he is. It sounds like he is.
$1 million.
Yeah, he definitely. He looks evil.
He's a knockoff Bond villain for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
That's why.
I mean, the rumor is that he used to carry a gun with him all the time, and he might have pulled it out on somebody. Oh my
goodness!
It's some weird stories like that.
We'll look that up as well.
He started the season there.
Okay, so he
started the season there.
Right. So yeah. So again, for me, I don't.
Oh, Nuno did.
Yeah, Nuno did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he came from the Saudi League in 2023.
That's right.
See, that's the thing. So he finished with Wolves. And then he moved on to Tottenham, right? And then it was a disaster.
He was great at Wolves too. He got them promoted and all that.
He was amazing at Wolves.
He's a good coach.
Then
I don't know what happened at Tottenham. Maybe Tottenham.
Because
Tottenham just has
no one's going to succeed at Tottenham. And then
every 30 minutes we have to rib on Tottenham somehow.
Gotta make sure you get it in.
Yeah, they have the perfect coach, guys.
All right.
They found their manager.
We're going to continue talking about Nuno Espirito Santo and how bad it was at Tottenham as soon as we get back from this break. You're listening to WLPN LP Chicago 105.5 FM Lumpen Radio. You're listening to Lumpen FC. See you shortly.
Yes, Gomez Peña is back. The Mix Files are back in Lumpen Radio. Now, broadcasting from both San Francisco, Califas, and Mexico City. Acompáñenos.
Buddy gives artists and small manufacturers in Chicago a place to showcase and sell their goods and artworks. Buddy retails to a vast audience of Chicagoans and visitors at the Chicago Cultural Center. Buddy is a shop as local as it gets. Buddy is part of the nonprofit Public Media Institute. Visit hi-buddy.org for more information.
promo. 30-second promo. 30-second promo.
You've never heard anything like this before. It's Postmodern Talking with Bobby Kahn and TJ LeDuce. Only on WLPN 105.5 FM.
30-second promo.
Welcome back, WLPN LP Chicago 105.5 FM Lumpen Radio. You're listening to Lumpen FC. If you want to get in contact with us, hit us up at lumpenfcradio@gmail.com. Leave any comments. If you want to comment while we are on the show, watch Twitch, Lumpen TV on Twitch, and soon, hopefully, to be able to have a Barra Brava Brewing Co. live stream on Instagram. Barra Brava Brewing is a proud sponsor of Lumpen FC, and you can currently find Barra Brava products at Mars Brewing in Bridgeport, Life on Mars in Logan Square, and The Barrel in Pilsen. So we were talking about Nuno Espirito Santo at Tottenham, how that went badly. I think he was doing all right in the Saudi League. It wasn't, it's the Saudi League, right? So you're looking at two teams that are going to be on top. And now he's back again in EPL, blowing it up with the team who, when, we mentioned the players weren't, it's just, but he's still able to find a way to make this team work. Squarely in third. Let me see how many points they have right now. 57. So several points ahead of Chelsea, who, when you look at it on paper, I mean, Chelsea's just supposedly better players, a better team on paper.
Two teams worth of better players.
Two or three teams,
Right,
with some of the team, some of them in other clubs. Newcastle sneaking into fifth place. I didn't even notice them sneak into fifth place. I mean, weren't they like 11th, 12th, not even 2 months ago?
I mean, it's really tight in that little that group because I mean Bournemouth was up there and now they slid.
Yep.
So which is wild.
City just doing
that team
up and down
I think
thing.
is better than Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, Newcastle. On paper.
And Newcastle.
Bournemouth too. Yeah, Bournemouth,
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 players from Bournemouth I'd take right now at Liverpool. Easy.
Yeah, Semedo's
true.
cold.
and
Perquez, Huijsen, Semenyo,
yeah, and down at the bottom, which I think is over at the bottom.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I think they're done. Ipswich looks like they're gone. Leicester one more time goes down down to the next league, and Southampton, of course. I mean Southampton. Poor
Well,
Southampton.
does Southampton?
No man, Goatsdale.
Did they beat the Derby record of having the lowest points, or
I don't know. They have 10. I don't know what the record is, but 10 points. I mean, you're barely in double digits for the entirety of the league. That's.
I thought the Derby record was like 12 or something.
I
It's
mean,
like it's like the lowest points anyone's ever gotten
12. That's got to be
in the Prem.
painful as a player. Like
11.
to come to work.
11. So they're still beating the record.
To come to work every weekend, knowing you're gonna get pummeled,
Man, you got
knowing that you're
7
gonna go
games.
down, but your team's gonna get picked apart. Like it's just that's just got to be painful.
Yeah, man. It's tough, but it's what it is.
It's what it is.
Man, Ramsdale. I
can't muster anything for that.
it's like it's like what you do. It's like you just hope that you get picked up by another team. I know that Ipswich has some players that ought to get picked up.
Yeah.
Calvin Phillips should not get picked up. He needs to go back to the championship. He is awful. But they're like that Ipswich forward, the D-Lap dude.
D-Lap, yeah.
He'll get picked up by someone. I feel bad for there's Amari Hutchinson because he used to be at Arsenal and he's at Chelsea and he's a good player.
Yeah.
And hopefully he gets picked up by somebody. But like he's like a player that would end up on Nottingham Forest. Like I don't know where he's like okay, he's like pretty good and just kind of ends up on that team somehow. I bet it's just like this Nottingham Forest conundrum, man. I can't. Elanga over here.
I mean, it's
nice
crazy.
with it now.
Nottingham Forest, if they stay where they are right now, which it looks feasible, doable for them, they're going to make some money.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to
They
get
have
paid.
money.
Well, they need it.
They're
Did they
gonna get
spend a
paid.
But they-
lot?
yeah, they
Did they
do.
bring in like 40 players at one point
Yeah.
or something? It was something crazy.
I mean,
So,
they're going to get the money for getting into championship. They're going to get the money for finishing in the top 5 in the league. They're going to get that TV money now, that extra hook.
yeah.
Like, yeah. I mean,
See if they'll be able to spend it.
yeah. See how they do.
So you use that. So what's the point gap that you have it up over there like between just 5, 6, 7, and 8?
All right, so Liverpool is up with 73 points. Arsenal with 62. Nottingham Forest with 57. Then we got Chelsea with 53. and Newcastle with 53, and City in 6th place, with just out of tournament place with 52.
And what's the next?
Aston Villa with 51, so
See,
not too far back.
Yeah, and then what's after that? What's after 51?
Fulham with 48 at that point.
Okay,
Started
all
falling
right,
off
all
a little
right.
bit.
Yeah, that's
With 7 games left, like
That's still.
But
yeah,
even
it's messy down there.
Even if you look at bottom of the upper mid table, so you have City with 52 points, and then Brentford still within 10 points in 12th place at 42 points. So that can one bad day, one bad weekend, and that whole thing shuffles.
So that would mean if the 5th spot is already EPL, so at 6, 7, 8 would be Europa and Conference.
No. 6, 7, and 8 currently right now look like maybe Conference.
but there's got to be a Europa.
But that's be a Europa
6
spot.
would probably be Europa.
6 would be
5th.
Europa.
Oh, we only have one place right now in 5th. Newcastle right now in
But,
Europa.
but when we get it, because I guess they said they're talking about EPL.
Well, it just
should
depends
be
on how the
but
rest
they're
of it ends up.
Well,
Yeah.
EPL got the 5th.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, so that's Newcastle.
Yeah. So right now, so the 5th upset. So I wonder if 6, 7, 8.
Well,
Right.
how many go to conference? Because only one goes to Europa.
So, yeah.
No?
Yeah, there's
One goes to
Europa
Europa.
and Europa qualifying,
Oh,
and then there's the conference.
When
That's
it's
right.
still possible for us to get 6 too if we win it.
Yeah.
Really?
An EPL team has to win.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I was like half the league to Champions League, and just be done with it.
Hey, hey, we deserve it.
I mean, it's pretty crazy. So that's a crazy table again. And then you have historical teams: United, Tottenham, Everton, West Ham, who had great seasons the last 2 seasons, playing really well, scraping along in 14th, 15th, 16th place. Man United in 13th place, where they belong. Yeah, just not a great season for United in every single which way, but it happens. It's ups and downs, right?
Oh nah.
Don't even get me started with an on.
I mean, maybe we should get started.
we haven't even.
All right, so we'll talk about United. We'll talk about United and Matic and what happened with Leon. So United in Europa League going up against Leon this season. Let's move on to Europa League.
Yeah.
Right now, they went up against Leon today. There was a draw 2-2, but Onana started the trash talk by saying, that United is definitely a better team than Leon in every which way on paper and so forth. I don't remember the exact quote. So
Yeah.
if somebody's got the exact quote, go ahead and
But that
pull
was
up.
just like we're better. Was it one of those things that it alluded to, like the idea that it's Manchester United and we have the history and all of that? Is
Yeah,
that why
well,
he was
yeah,
saying
and
that?
more like the paper stuff, like on paper, come on, who are they? Like, I don't have the exact quote. It wasn't as, look, when you're looking at these top athletes,
Yeah.
saying, "Hey, I'm better than you," that's fisticuffs. Like,
Yeah,
you're just
he
talking
did.
trash
I think they
now,
forgot because they said even Alvaro was saying like he did actually forgot that what he said in the beginning was I guess he said Leon's a very good team or a good club. But then he said what he said.
Yeah, but
Not as
it's
good as
when-
us.
yeah. See, that's the thing though. So like, look, I remember being in that. Like, you're a really good player, but. Well, you said but, so that's it. It's on.
Everything else is, yeah.
Everything after that, and anything before that is out the window.
Right.
So Matic did not take that kindly, and Matic is an ex-United player, and then it went back and forth with Matic. Like, look, you shouldn't be talking being the worst keeper that United has ever had. Basically,
Modern history,
not an exact quote,
modern
not an
history.
exact quote, but
He said modern history.
modern history. In modern history,
Is that true? I don't know, man.
he's
that
the-
well.
he's the-
it's pretty bad for
Yeah.
Onana. Like I said, I sent that text earlier. It was like, the only good thing he's got going for him is expected saves, which is like, well, this is what we expect you to be doing.
This is what you should be doing.
but you're not. And the rest of it was pretty bad.
But
so
he was pretty good at Inter. Is it just you happened to him? Because what happened to him?
honestly, look, the defensive line in front of him is not great. The midfield line in front of him isn't great, and the strikers your forwards up at the front aren't really slowing anything down, even with a high press or anything like that. So, look, the team is just bad, right? I'm not going to sit there and pin it on just a keeper. this is just not a good team. It's not a good squad. And Amiron, who got thrown into it in midseason and with zero power, was like, oh, it's not like, no, you're not gonna be able to pick your players. We're gonna pick them for you. Good luck. Like, okay, whatever. So he's stuck with that team, and that was like the craziest thing to see a manager come out like 2-3 days after coaching a squad, and just telling you, this is bad. Yeah. This is gonna hurt. Like this is not gonna be good. It's going to take us a while to get out of this hole, and it's not going to happen this season. So when your manager of 3 days, 4 days comes in after seeing what's going on, can you imagine like going in a locker room and then seeing it just dysfunctional? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And seeing, oh my God, so this is what I'm dealing with. Like the discipline's out the window. The players are showing up late, maybe hungover, and this is Manchester United, right?
Well, yeah, it's. Well, that too. It's like, what else is going on over there too, right?
The
canteen closed.
Then you have Ineos.
The facilities is going down.
Then you have
everybody
Ineos.
Gets like an apple a week or something.
Yeah. Then you have Ineos like tightening. It's one of those things where, like I understand. Like, okay, we're gonna tighten the belts up. Okay, let's tighten the belts up. But it's like, okay, so all of you that we've been taking care of, you're gone. Players gone. Administration gone. Everyone gone except the people that are taking the money from the club. You're closing. A perfect example. You're closing the canteen, which maybe season long is costing you $100,000, $150,000. Yet the family is taking $4 million a piece per quarter per family member. Oh no, that's fine. They can keep getting their $4 million per.
And now you have to go to China right after 3 days after the season.
Yeah,
it's like talking about we need the money.
We need the money. Yeah, you had to go on world tour.
Yeah, 3 days after we're just gone. And it seemed like what I read, it's only like 22 million. I'm like, what?
Half a player?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like an endo.
And that's what happened last year. Yeah. And I think that's part of the issue that we have this season is that at the end of the season, we were finishing up our world tour. The Manchester United was finishing up their world tour here. Was it here? Chicago and New York? Like 2 weeks before the season started.
Yeah. They got to come.
And we're going to do it again.
Yeah, doing it again. They're going right here, right to Chicago, right after China.
And I don't know if that's going to help us any because we're going to have a horrible season again because everyone's going to be tired. Everyone's going to be sore. No one's going to have any time off. We have a World Cup year. So, okay, everybody's doing their international tour as well. So who's resting when? Unless you go on world tour and you play your 16-year-olds, which is what you should do. Right. But then, people aren't paying for that. They're not. We're going to talk about everybody being mad. Messi's not going to play. But
I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. I'm sure Arsenal's not in. They have like one little like tour thing they're doing, but they don't have. They're not in any Club World Cup or any of this nonsense. Liverpool's not. I don't think Liverpool's doing it. I'm so happy.
No, I mean we do. We're probably going to do what most teams do in the summer, and they travel and they. Because I think we're going to Asia.
Yeah, I think we're the same.
I think United's doing the Asia and the U.S. tour again.
Yeah.
And I thought I saw something in Mexico, but I'm not sure. But either way, it's travel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're putting all those miles on your players, and then you're making it back 2 weeks before the season starts. Yeah. All right, go out there,
go win the league,
go win. Like, nah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Right. Then you have to go ahead and incorporate any new signings you have. Right. You got the time to mold all that together just to get booed.
I'm cooler than God. I see you out there. No, Nana definitely is not the best goalkeeper ever. And how can you get me to say daddy on the air? Well, daddy.
I think you just did.
Got him.
It's pretty easy. That's not that bad. That's not that bad.
Ask you shall receive.
Yeah.
I have the dump button here, and that's not one of the words we can't say.
Did you see those goals that he gave up today? I mean,
I only saw the last one.
I saw the second one, and I mean, look, what did I say when we got him? I don't know if you've heard my rants about Onana. Why?
Why'd you guys?
And then we got
why
we get Onana? We got rid of De Gea, which who wasn't performing at his prime because he was no longer at his prime.
Yeah.
But he was still performing better than most of the keepers at that time that were around. I had more trust in De Gea than I had in Onana. Then they just completely. Did they even let De Gea go? It was kind of like one of those things. It was like, hey, you can still hang around in the club, just don't wear the uniform, don't put on your shoes.
Yeah, was that? Did he want?
Like it was the weirdest
thing.
thing.
Did he want to stop, or was it the club?
I think eventually he was just like, you know what, I'm done. I'm at.
Man,
but that
he's
was the
killing
weirdest
right now,
thing.
too.
Oh,
like
you,
that
you'll,
one dude in,
you'll be on the bench, but don't suit up. Just
It's like that
wear
one
your
dude,
suit.
like that one dude in Office Space who got fired, but nobody told him.
Yeah, and they put him
exactly.
in the Milton. Just kept
Milton.
Milton. They just kept
they
moving
just
around.
Miltoned him.
That's exactly what it is.
Put him down. Put him down.
Him
in
and
the
his red
basement.
stapler. It's like, here you go, Dave.
And it was great because they would have, because pre-game and
storage
stuff like
unit.
that. You know how they show all the players showing up. They show him showing up in his Range Rover or Land Cruiser or whatever the car is at the time, his BMW, and just walk in with his suit. And then you see him on the bench in the same suit that he walked. And you're like, all right, what's this all about?
Yeah.
And so I originally was not. Look,
Who's your backup?
good question. I don't know. No. He's actually done okay. I do like the backup. I can't remember his name right now. They did have him in the FA, and I kind of like what was happening there. At the same time, I don't really know who he is, right?
Right.
But the thing with Onana is, I mean, to your question of why is, like I said, when he was at Inter, he was pretty good, and he did get to the final of the Champions League and performed pretty well. Like I don't know too much about him, but it's not like he was trash.
Here's
like,
what I'll say.
He was playing for a good team.
Here's what I'll say about that. Keepers in Serie A always look good, especially their numbers look good, because Serie A is about defense.
Yeah.
It's a defensive league. You're gonna have a lot of games that are 1-1, 1-0, 0-0, and you'll see that throughout the season. Sure, you're gonna have those clubs that split off and like, we're just gonna score. Great, fantastic, but it's still a defensive league. It's been a defensive league for most of my life, and it's just that style. So the keepers all look like they have great stats coming out of it because everybody's playing defense.
Well, there was a reason why.
Let's race him along.
Because Ten Hag brought him in, right? And what was his reasoning behind it? Because he could play from out the back or something?
Well, didn't
Yeah,
play-
because he could
wasn't
play
he
from
at
out the
Ajax,
back.
though?
He was a sweeper keeper, and everybody wanted the sweeper keeper, and he can play from the back, which I never saw that. I never saw a skill set there that was like, oh, yeah, this guy can definitely control the ball from the back. It's awful. He
Yeah,
gives it up
exactly.
all the time.
Yeah. I mean, Ten Hag, I think he had him at Ajax too when he was there because he was bringing he was bringing people from Ajax like Lissandro Martinez and all them. He was bringing the Ajax boys, Anthony and whatnot. Yeah, so
That's something that needs to
okay,
stop.
but
Like
here's
I
the
understand that you're a manager with these kids and at Ajax or at PSV or wherever, but when you move on to a bigger,
again, but is it a player thing or is it a Man U thing? And the reason I ask is that Marcus Rashford left, he's playing all right. Anthony left, he's playing all right. Elanga left, he's playing all right.
oh no, it's a Man U thing.
Yeah.
No, it's a Man U thing. Yeah, that's to me that.
I don't think these players are trash.
Well, but that's
Dean
what I'm
Henderson
saying.
left. He'd be playing.
Oh, what's the dude? The Scottish player that used to. Play for you guys?
Do you mean the
McTominay.
Napoli god?
Yeah.
Napoli God.
Yeah, they love him over there.
McTominay.
They love
No,
him
no.
over there.
This is. I believe full-heartedly. This is a united.
Yeah.
This is a club thing, and it started happening when well, honestly, since Ollie left, it kind of went up and down at that point, and then it was just like, what I had told you. Look, what the owners were doing, the Glaziers was you're gonna end up with players of top quality. They're not gonna want to go there, and I was telling you this like 4 or 5 years ago. They're not going to want to go there. They're seeing this. They're gonna come and visit. They're gonna see the locker room, and even their agent's gonna be like, "Nah, dude, this, don't get in."
Oh yeah, Ronaldo called them out for that. I was
Yeah,
like,
and
wait,
even
you guys still
Ronaldo.
have this?
You haven't just had Ronaldo calling. You've had a lot of ex-players, Matic, sitting in the sideline going, "No, you don't know what you're talking about." Like,
Yeah.
the Man U that was there before, the Glazers have destroyed that. It's not what it is. You're going to build back up from that point. We were playing to stay out of relegation mid-season.
Right.
We were fighting that 15, 16, 17 spot.
Yeah.
Granted, there's a few worse teams than us, but no, this is club. This is club, and that's bad because who's going to want to go there now?
Yeah.
Shoot, if y'all lose Bruno this summer, it's over.
I'm
it's
surprised
done.
you've
It's
kept
done.
Bruno for as long as you have.
I mean, he's diehard. He's diehard Man U. The dude is loyal. And here's the thing: half the fans hate him.
Yeah.
Half the fans. I mean, if you go onto a Reddit thread after a game, Onana did his best, and Bruno.
Wait, there's love for Onana?
He complains. There is. He complains too much.
Yeah, he's a crybaby.
There's a whole group of Man U fans that because he's a sweeper keeper, because he can play out the back, which he cannot. They love it. That's what we need. That's how we play.
Same
Like,
people
what
that
are
be
you
hating
talking
on
about?
Harry slaphead scoring goals,
Right, I
and they'll
hate
be
him
like,
right
he's
too.
awful. And I'm like, it's Harry, man. He's not.
Just
Man.
look
He
at his
saves
face.
y'all. He
how he
literally
looks.
saves Man United and not scores goals.
A couple
They're
of
like they
times.
hate.
Here's something that
They
Harry has
can't
done
stand
since
him.
he left is actually win trophies. so
Maguire, well, his first couple of seasons at Man U was like, oh my god, that's like the worst defender I've ever seen.
Harry Maguire. Look,
He's not, but he
I'm
was
telling
then.
you, no, like when
Man.
Harry Maguire first started.
Wu
with
Face over at Leicester is the worst
I'm
defender I've ever
telling
seen
you,
in my
I
life.
don't know what happened in Greece. I don't know what happened, but my theory is, like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what went
I'm
on.
down with this conspiracy theory about
but
Greece.
before that trip, he was great. He was
Yeah.
really, really good, phenomenal, solid. And after that, it was a different individual.
It was kind of funny when y'all signed Johnny Evans. I was like, I did a double take. I was kind of I was like, what?
Oh yeah, Johnny Evans.
Excuse me?
That's it.
This is the Manchester United signing Johnny Evans.
Yeah, that's.
I love it when I'm watching Premier League TV and they're showing like old Legends games and Johnny Evans is in those games. I'm like, oh my god, this is from like 2011 or something.
Goodness, he does not need to be on the roster.
Yeah,
But I mean, jeez, that's where y'all are right now. Y'all rather play Johnny Evans than Array.
I'm cooler than God on Twitch commenting over here that no one wants Bruno. I don't know. There's a couple teams out there that probably take Bruno right
Real
now.
Madrid wants Bruno.
yeah, Real Madrid will take him.
I'd take Real Madrid. I'd take him at Real Madrid right
What's
now.
his age?
31.
31. Yeah, but just to come in, do the last 20, 30 minutes. Fill in for the kids that are gonna have to learn how to play maybe a different style because Ancelotti might be leaving. So
Yeah, nice break from intensity. It'd be great.
Yeah.
well, I mean he doesn't have to go on the world tour because they only send their 16-year-olds on the world tour.
Oh my God! Do you know they had on now like on Hulu, ESPN picked up like I remember watching this past summer. It was like La Liga Futures or whatever, and it was like the U10s. It's like Real Madrid. And they showed them on the. And they were like 10-0 and I was like, ooh, wee. And I was like, this is ridiculous. The Inter Miami, I think it was part of them because their Inter Miami's team was in there. They were getting beat. But like Real Madrid, it was their Barcelona team. I was like, this is ridiculous how these little 10-year-olds are playing.
It's nuts.
Oh my God.
Remember when we used to watch that junior? It was like they would have this tournament. This was like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, maybe a decade or so. They would bring in European, club kids to play in a tournament in the summer.
Yeah. There was
And Barca, La Masia would just rip up on these kids. And like halftime, 8-0. Like, and it was such a difference. Like just the way kids from La Masia doing tiki taka and these kids from Phoenix and from California just not being able to like, what do we do? Like you should start taking kids out. That's what you start doing.
You would say
Learn that slide tackle, man.
It's like when it's like playing
And
when
careers.
When you play a team that's been playing plays that style through their whole club, and it's like, oh man, we just do this like 2 days a week. What's going on? Like, these are different animal.
Yeah,
to go off of that, it's especially with Barca when it comes to La Masia, then you see like Pedri and Gavi and Yamal, and it's like they don't need to bring anybody. Just get some kid
bring
over
the
here.
kid
Let's
up,
go.
There was a point there where, and this was hilarious because even the commenter on the game was like, I don't think the other team has touched the ball in 10 minutes. And it had been like 10 minutes that the other team hadn't even touched the ball.
Oh, man.
And then they weren't scoring anymore because the score was so ridiculous. So they were just passing it back and forth the entire time, playing triangles and just a rondo.
Rondos
just a rondo. That's all it was for like 10,
little...
15 minutes. It was bad.
Oh, boy.
So that's a EPL. That was 1 hour of EPL only. Do you guys have anything you want to say about Arsenal while we're here? For EPL. Because we've only talked about Arsenal and Manchester United at this point.
No, we just talked about Liverpool. I mean, Arsenal? Man, I mean, shoot. Well, we just beat Real Madrid. I don't know if we remember last.
Yeah, no, we're going to talk about that right now.
The last show, I was really
things.
but the last show, I just I said we'd win. There's but I mean,
So did
on the EPL side, it's just like, what are you gonna do? Just hopefully no one else gets hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're guaranteed top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Go ahead.
That's it. That's all I asked for. Just don't no one else get hurt, man. Let's just get through the rest of the season.
So obviously you guys are focusing on champion. You think you're going to focus more on Champions League?
Yeah. I mean, he still wants to. I mean, he's still like we should hopefully win at home versus Brentford. He's going to want to do that. I see that, but like. Yeah, definitely focus on Champions League. I guess that's the closest thing. I mean, that trophy we can get. It'd be cool to see how far we can go. Could we have a chance?
I don't think you guys, at least for the EPL, I don't think you guys are going to lose any games. You might tie a game here.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you there too. I mean, I also think the Arsenal Liverpool game is not going to be nowhere near as fun.
Oh no,
when we play it. So
I don't know.
That's a bummer.
Unless we decide to make it fun.
Yeah, I mean, there's always even the Arsenal Liverpool Moose Cup matches are pretty wild. So I mean, yeah, but yeah, other than that, I mean, like I said, champions, Liverpool are champs. Now I'm just kind of like sitting here, like, all right, we just need to stay healthy and get ready for the summer. You know, see who comes in. I'm just pretty much I'm just like riding every time a game comes. Like, man, just all right, man, just get through this game. And
no more hamstrings.
Yeah, no hamstrings.
Exactly.
Yeah. All that, man.
So we do have 4 minutes before the break. So I do, because we were covering actually Europa Cup, and we're going to get back to Arsenal and Real Madrid for sure here after the break. But let's do some quick predictions. This was the first leg of the Europa quarterfinals. Rangers and Athletic Club finished 0-0. Rangers taking a red card. Tottenham and Eintracht Frankfurt finishing 1-1. Leon United finishing 2-2, and Bodo Glimt and Lazio finishing with a Glimt 2-0 on top of Lazio, which is amazing because Lazio
they're upset.
They're killing it. That is definitely an upset. Good for Glimt on that one. What predictions do you guys have for the second round, which is next week? So,
oh man,
Rangers Atletico going back to Atletico.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh,
with 0-0.
Oh, Bilbao. Well, I mean, Bilbao will win that. I feel like I like Bilbao. I like Lazio to actually make a comeback when they go home.
Yeah, it's a
I think Tottenham's going to lose, and then I think you guys will actually win because you're at home.
United at home.
Who's it's Rangers and Atletico Bilbao.
Rangers and Atletico.
They have to go to Atletico.
Atletico.
And then Bodo goes to Lazio, and then Tottenham has to go to Frankfurt. Man. Not an easy place to play.
No.
And
let's say Frankfurt at home.
Frankfurt at home, yeah.
And Spurs are Spursy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they're going to have their Swedish forward back.
So I'm going to go with Atleti, Frankfurt, United. And I think Glimt's going to take that one. With a 2-0 lead, I think that's going to be tough.
Yeah, it is gonna be tough. They look good, man. I was kind of watching that game earlier today, and I mean, I did win my little parlay earlier, but I was like, man, I was like, I kind of hesitated, so I was like, pick Lazio, but I was like, I had another thing was like Bodo or draw, but I was like, because they're like kind of. I remember Arsenal played them when we played them in Europa League once, and I was like, oh, this team's actually kind of good. They're not. They're like sneaky. Right? Yeah, it's like sneak. Yeah. They're like sneaky good. So like I've kind of had my eye out on them.
There you go.
And they're sneaky. They're sneaky good. They're sneaky good. Nice. You know, but I do think Lazio when they go home, it's just gonna be. The stadium's gonna be rocking. And, a little Guendouzi in there.
Ooh. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy game. But still, that 2-goal lead is tough, which we're gonna talk about right now because you guys have a 3-goal lead on us, and that's just gonna be very difficult. I mean, and with Rangers with the red card, that's going to be even more. One player out. So, that's going to be a little tough for the Europa League. We're going to get started right now on Champions League. Let's go ahead and get started with what occurred in the first leg of our quarterfinals. You are listening to WLPN LP Chicago 105.5 FM Lumpen Radio. You're listening to Lumpen FC. If you want to get in contact with us, reach out to us at lumpenfcradio@gmail.com. Barra Brava Brewing is a proud sponsor of Lumpen FC. You can find Barra Brava products at Mars Brewing in Bridgeport, Life on Mars in Logan Square, and The Barrel in Pilsen. You can also follow us on Barra Brava Brewing Co. On Instagram, as well as Lumpen FC on Instagram and Twitter X.
But yeah, sorry for someone hit me on the inbox and not as social media savvy as we think we are. And I forgot to reply, and then I realized I guess that's what that button meant. So sorry about that. But we did get you back. Sorry, Nicole. Got you back though. We got you back. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, guys.
With Champions League, we're going to see right now. I just lost the page. Champions League. PSG takes out Aston Villa 3-1. Arsenal just trumps Real Madrid 3-0. Real Madrid taking a red card with Camavinga. Barcelona destroyed Dortmund 4-0, and Bayern Munich 1 goal to Inter Milan's 2. Right now, you got Aston Villa going back home, down 2 goals. You have Arsenal going to Real, the Bernabeu, up 3 goals. So that's going to be just really difficult. Barcelona going to Dortmund, I think that one's done. I don't see much happening there.
I know.
And Bayern Munich does have to go back to Inter Milan, down 1 goal. First, let's start with the predictions. PSG, Aston Villa, you think that one's over?
They're going back to Aston Villa.
They're going back to Aston Villa.
I say it goes to a shootout.
I think PKs?
Yeah.
You disagree, Chris? What do you say?
No chance. PSG's absolutely dominated that team.
Yeah, you got it.
It's 3-1, right?
It's 3-1.
It's 3-1 right now. Yeah.
Yeah, PSG. Yeah, I think they're gonna get by. PSG doesn't even really have to do much, really. Aston Villa is the one that's got to do all the heavy lifting, and Aston Villa's they're good, and Unai's good. It's just I don't think they have enough quality to beat PSG. No. PSG is really that good. I've said it before. I wouldn't be surprised if they make the final. But man, if Aston Villa had just slightly higher quality players, they'd go the distance, I think. But they're not going to do it. I don't think so. They're gonna lose it.
Yeah,
no.
Chris
is just done with it.
Marcus Rashford. That's a slight. Is out of my hand? Their quality's not there. Yeah, Marcus Rashford. Guy.
It's not.
I just want to see Martinez lose.
They're doing better than United, and he's up there.
I like him.
It's not on the level of like Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Doué. That kid is awesome.
They do is good.
Yeah,
I would like to
see.
They
can muck up the game, but they're not going to outscore them.
I could see. I would like to see if I don't know why McGinn was playing, but if McGinn's in the midfield again, I'd see him. I could see them losing, but I don't know, man. Aston Villa somehow is how they even got just far as kind of baffles me. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna count them out. I mean, if Ollie Watkins is actually healthy, and I mean, I still believe PSG's a soft team. Maybe tell me good, but they're soft and. Good in EPL, I'd say EPL needs to just ride on their strength, right? They're a bigger team, and Ollie Watkins up there, he can get some goals, I think. So I'm not going to count them out because we made PSG look like made them look like Southampton when they came to us. But I just think our physicality is just different. I think that's the thing. That's the thing that could get them past the line. But I'm not going to count them out.
I agree. I mean, and Unai is a great tournament coach. Also, he's proven that several times. Yeah. So the thing with PSG is they did upgrade in the winter window, and I don't know. It's I hate to say it, but I have liked watching them play. But we'll see. Yeah.
What also helps that they won. I mean, they don't play that. It doesn't matter. They won the league. They won the league.
That's the other thing. They can rest.
Yeah, they can rest. Yeah.
PSG has a lot going for them, and like you said, they have great young players. They don't really need to care about their league, nor have they.
I think they mathematically already won it, right?
They won it last week, and they won it. I think they didn't lose, or they lost. They maybe lost 2 matches or something like that, or.
That's just the French.
Exactly,
it's the
European
MLS,
exactly.
Man. It's just MLS. Let's be honest.
Right. PSG is not gonna. They're expected to win that league every year.
Yeah.
So so it is.
And they kind of have.
They got. Rich
every now and then another club comes in and
Lyon or
once and then another 5-year run of PSG doing it. Barcelona Dortmund. Barcelona up 4-0 going back to Dortmund. I just don't see themselves. I don't see Dortmund clawing themselves out of that.
If they play like that,
no way.
No.
They're not having a great season. They fired a few coaches, man. Or maybe did Sahin got canned? I thought the coach before that canned.
Yeah, isn't the
now
coach...
Nico's back? I think. But man, they're not. I think they have players hurt too. But yeah, they're just not that great. I mean, it'd be really cool to see them score 4 goals.
It'd be great.
It'd be really, really
Barca
cool.
can't give up goals.
Yeah, it'd be.
It's not like Dortmund didn't have chances. They had a lot of
They
chances.
did. That
just didn't capitalize.
I mean, Giddens ain't
would
bad.
think-
That Jamie dude, and then that Gise dude's not bad. It did like they actually do have some players, but like it'd be cool to see. But we'll have probably not, but it'd be cool.
I think Dortmund fell into the issue when they were playing the Barcelona game instead of playing their game. They weren't using their size. They weren't using their strength. They weren't using, they could overpower some of these players, and they just never really did. At the same time, that hole is so deep now that, man, that's going to be tough. Like, basically, you'll have to hold Barcelona to not scoring.
Man.
And I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, and that kid.
All they need is one breakaway. and
That
that's it.
damn kid, man. He finds some passes, and I'm just like, how? How are you doing this? You know?
So if it was a closer game, maybe 3-0, maybe 2-1, something like that, then maybe Dortmund. But I just don't see it. At 4-0, it's man, that's just too tough.
No.
That's tough. Bayern going back to Inter. Inter is up 2-1.
I didn't see
This
the
is
game.
gonna be interesting.
Was that a good game? I didn't see it.
I didn't see this
I
one.
didn't see any of it.
I didn't see this one, but
The Inter Milan game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was good.
Yeah. I figured as much.
was that goal like that last goal in the 90 plus?
Yeah, I mean,
88th minute.
It was
Okay,
good.
so-
The thing is, I think Bayern actually did have chances, though. I will say that it was not, they didn't get dominated, but they had chances. It's going to be that's going to be an interesting game. I feel like because I can't really call that even with they going back.
Inter going home.
Yeah, I can't. They weren't. They're still not. I don't think they're a better team than Bayern Munich.
I mean, they did have
In
to
terms
bring.
of-
They had to bring in, old man Mueller though to kind of get
And
the
he
goal.
scored.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like they're like, that's a crazy sub to begin with. Like, get in there and do this. What do you normally do? And
I haven't followed Munich at all, so I don't know what it's company, right? He's the coach.
Yeah, and they're winning. They're pretty much going to win the league.
Are
this
they
year.
that far ahead?
They're gonna. Yeah, I don't think Leverkusen has a chance to catch up. But yeah, that's an interesting game, man. Like, cause Bayern Munich has some players, so like, I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna come out on top on this one. Like, if I had to just for fun, I'd like Bayern Munich to maybe. That's another game that I see they score a goal and it goes into PKs and maybe one of the teams win on PKs.
yeah, I can see Inter and
Bayern
Munich going into PKs. I can see that one going to PKs.
Yeah.
I don't see the rest of them. I just don't see the rest.
Are they playing
So-
at Inter?
Yeah,
It's going to be at
Come back
Inter,
to
yeah.
And I mean, it's like that. It's like an Inter's a weird team. Like they play like it's like it's just 90s. Like they'll look good then, and then they'll play like AC Milan, who has a horrible season. And they'll tie 1-1.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't know what you're gonna really get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But,
All
it'd
right, so
be
those are
interesting.
predictions for that one. Now let's talk about Arsenal and Real Madrid, because I know you guys want to talk about Arsenal and Real Madrid. I will say this. I was impressed with how Arsenal did not stop hunting. Like, just kept on top of everything. I thought that after the 15 minutes, because you guys came out just bonkers the first 15, 20 minutes. I thought that once that calmed down, I was like, all right, now the tempo has changed, and it didn't. I was very impressed by the way the free kicks were taken, and of course, you guys are absolutely well known for your set plays. I was very impressed on how those free kicks were taken and how they were scored. But that is my one takeaway on that, is that we didn't get scored on the drop back. We didn't get scored on the a runaway play or something like that, or giving up or coughing up the ball, making a mistake. We got scored on, fouling you in the wrong places, which we should not be fouling you at the top of the box, right to the left or
We
right
have
to the
another
right.
18 yards to go before we
Yeah,
try to
like
score.
that's like that's
Let them walk.
pretty insane. So I was very impressed with Arsenal in that game. I knew we were going to have issues with our defense as Real Madrid, because we've been having issues with our defense the entire year, which is what I told you in the last show. I was expecting a 2-1. I was definitely not expecting a 3-0. It's hard to play at Arsenal. It's hard to play there.
Yeah.
That crowd was insane.
Yeah.
You could
The
hear
Emirates is
you could hear the crowd through the TV. It was just nuts. I couldn't even hear the commentators, who were absolutely Arsenal fans, apparently. But you could hear the fans. So that was crazy as well. Kamavinga did not look good. And here's the other thing that I will say, before I let you guys take it over. This is the first time I'm definitely not anyone that should ever be questioning Ancelotti because his record speaks for itself.
Yeah.
The guy knows what he's doing. But as soon as I saw that 4-4-2 lineup with Modric starting, I knew something was wrong. Like, that did not make sense to me at all. That's not what we normally play. We normally, this season, have not started Modric. So I don't know if this is one of those situations where Ancelotti himself thought about it too much. He pulled a Pep Guardiola, and he thought about it way too much.
Well, who did I mean, you don't. With Tsunami, isn't he hurt or is he suspended? Suspended. Tsunami.
Tchouaméni. He was suspended.
He's suspended.
Okay, so
I would have started Brahim.
okay.
I would have started Brahim to get us going, to get us moving, or even who's the other kid? Fran Garcia
Okay.
in that slot. Now I know people that know are going to be yelling at me right now on Twitch. He's on the side. He's on the side. I get it, but he has played middle for us and has done great.
Y'all don't want to play your boy Danny Ceballos?
I think he's hurt, isn't he?
I think Ceballos is hurt. I think.
Is he?
What I
something
wouldn't
like
have
that.
done is started Modric, and not because Modric is not a great player. He is. I just don't expect him to run 90. The other mistake that I saw that Ancelotti probably made is we did no changes, nothing till 78th minute, 80th minute, and at that point it was done. At that point, this specific game was done. So I don't know why he took that long. Camavinga got frustrated, kicked the ball, got the double yellow, so he's out.
Was he
Oh no,
out
he
that
got a
first
red.
yellow?
He got a red actually.
He got a red card because he got a
He
yellow.
kicked the
and
ball away.
Well, he was
He had a
going
yellow
away.
already.
Yeah, he had a yellow
Well,
already.
so I think, and you and I have talked about this. I think one of the reasons that might have played a factor for his lineup was a lot of you guys have yellow cards that would have gotten them suspended for the second leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have a.
Yeah, I thought Camavinga.
Camavinga was one of them.
Yeah.
So he got.
He was
so he was
already-
out
He was
anyway.
already out too. Yeah, so he was
So
just
him
with
getting
that
the
one
red
yellow.
card doesn't matter. Yeah.
I see that, and that totally makes sense. At the same time, well, now you're down 3-0 against a team that can play defense.
I honestly think like
see.
my best guess is
Yeah.
what is kind of what you were saying, that Ancelotti might have thought of it that way. Like, let me just get out of here with a draw so I can get to the second leg, and these guys,
Yeah, I think
these
you're
guys
shooting
won't
for
be
the draw also.
suspended,
Yeah.
and or whatever.
No.
2-1 is fine. Let me take that back.
And before I throw it to you guys, do you ever think in your wildest dreams that Rice is going to be able to do that again?
That was his first time he's ever scored out of a
Well, how old is he? Yeah, he can do it again.
Can you do it again?
He's a pretty young guy. Pretty young guy. So, but I also like the thing is when it's funny you said that about Real Madrid because someone was like criticizing Carlo Ancelotti because he was complaining about how many games they were playing.
Yeah,
which
he was.
England still plays more. But he was like someone was like, well, you have 5 subs and you always sub after like the 80th minute.
Yeah.
Like stop complaining. And you have like a
Yeah.
roster of 23 people. It's like rotate. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like that's crazy because then y'all play and we play Saturday and you guys play Sunday, which is also kind of crazy. So
Yeah,
your
we play
scheduling,
Sunday, yeah.
you guys are whoever did your scheduling is kind of off.
Well,
on
that's
So-
also La Liga. La Liga's,
Yeah.
Barcelona play Tuesday.
There's things going on there.
Yeah, so but the thing is also it's like so on my end I'm like, all right, y'all still can. If we score 1 goal, I think we'll be good. I would definitely be hoping we score first. But yeah, y'all still
Yeah.
have those tricksters, man. You still got the tricksters, so I'm definitely aware. And I guess I was wrong because we didn't score. We scored off set pieces. But
Yep.
I kept saying, but we didn't score off a corner. So I was like, that's what I was talking last show. I was like, we're going to score off a corner. We're going to score. I was all hyped about the corner kicks. And it turns out it was a free kick. So there wasn't even a corner. It was just 2 nasty free kicks. And then Mikel Marino's a very good, classy finish.
Uh-huh.
The midfielder turned striker.
The what do they call it? The Fellaini of Arsenal.
Fellaini, shout out Belgium. Love it. But yeah, so I mean, hopefully, so hopefully no one gets hurt during this match this weekend, and hopefully they start Raheem.
Raheem the Dream.
Let Raheem play.
No, this weekend.
Yep, let Raheem
Who do
play.
you guys play this weekend?
Brentford.
At home?
At home, yeah.
Who do you got?
Brentford.
Brentford's tough, but you guys should
Yeah,
be able to-
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
so
you can
like
start
just-
Raheem. That'd be fine. Yeah.
they'll make you run, but
Oh.
I mean, you should be able to beat them.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, do you even have to beat them? Like, how
No, that's what I'm
mean-
saying. Like, we don't, with the 5th spot, we don't have to compete as hard as we have
Yeah.
been for the rest of the season, and we can focus primarily on
Go
Champions
ahead
Yeah.
and take it easy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I know, I'm giving it. It's a wrap for me. Like,
Yeah.
The trophy's yours. But yeah, I won't be happy until they blow the whistle in 90 minutes.
And
Right.
How did you see Arsenal in this matchup against Real?
I was perpetually afraid that the press, and we've done this against like lesser clubs, and you have Mbappe up top, that we're just going to get big with speed, and we don't have our back four that we would want to be competing in this. Like, and that's what I'm afraid of.
True.
Is that if we come out pressing again, like the pace, we were just not there.
Yeah, but that's the other thing. Like you're mentioning, we had those breaks, we had those runs.
They were there,
and Vinny just looked deflated. Mbappe was right there, just over the post. What is it? Two
He
times.
was also taking shots from far out too.
It was pretty crazy. The whole thing was just kind of weird for Real, but not to take away from what Arsenal did, because what Arsenal did was actually hold on. I did not think you guys were just going to press the entire time. And it was amazing to me. That was like, oh my God, it's nonstop. We're at 90th minute, and you guys are still up on our side of the field, and you're just like, what is going on?
The defense on the counterattack is really good. They did really good.
You controlled the middle. I was super impressed at how that middle was controlled, even with Modric in there. But we were just dead. We were asleep. Rodrigo? Was Rodrigo even there?
In the first half, you guys had a ton of possession, and you kept it from them, which was able to nullify their momentum. Because Arsenal, from what I've seen, especially in the first 20 minutes or so, Arsenal goes. If you can kill that and you kill the crowd, which is what I think was part of the strategy at the beginning from Ancelotti, was like take the crowd out of it, take the momentum out of it, and then let's see if we can build from that.
Right.
And then I think it went 0-0 at the half, and then the second half it was like you guys just couldn't keep it up, and it seemed almost like the Real Madrid players were frustrated with this strategy.
Oh, we were very
they didn't want to play this way.
I'm telling you, as soon as I saw that 4-4-2, I was like,
yeah, and
what?
And they just seemed kind of out of sorts.
What in the academy
like,
program are we running here?
Yeah, it just seemed like.
What'd you think about Jude's defense?
He did not look good either. The team looked bad. Like, okay, here's. I didn't see any reports, but were there fireworks outside the hotel? Were people pulling the fire alarms? Like, was this a CONCACAF situation? Yeah, the water never get hot. Like, but the team just looked like they just, you know what? It
looked uncomfortable.
Yeah, very uncomfortable. Just not in the game, which is very rare for this club. Like, just like, you know what? We're not going to show up for this. It was really strange.
Yeah, I honestly think it was Ancelotti was just get this game back to Bernabeu,
but not at 3-0.
No,
3-0.
But that's the risk that you take with a strategy like that. Like you don't see that coming, but you think, okay, we can hold on, get a draw, lose by 1, whatever, and we'll take it back and get the momentum there. Because then they don't have to risk because you guys had like 7 players on yellow cards.
I mean, I honestly, I hope that's not. I hope that wasn't the thought process. I really don't, because that would be even crazy for Ancelotti to pull something like that thought process, because this is Real Madrid. Even if you're going to somebody else's house, you go to just destroy.
Not if there's a second leg and 7 of your players are out. You know, you can't take that risk. I don't think. I mean, otherwise, if you guys have never played a 4-4-2, then why would you do that? This is defensive structure. Like, you guys are not a defensive team.
No, I was going to ask. That's super confusing.
Yeah.
I'm not watching a lot of Real Madrid, but them coming out like that was just
No.
I mean,
we run
still trying to
most of the season. It's been a 4-3-3. Most of the season's been a 4-3-3. Diamond gets mixed up in another 4-2-3-1 every now and then, depending on how he has to rotate players. But I don't personally I've seen a 4-4-2 this season.
Bro, it doesn't help that was it Militao, Alba, Mendy all hurt.
Oh yeah, our entire defensive line is hurt.
Carvajal.
Yeah. We are kind of playing defense with basically our defensive mids. So okay, that I can see, and you don't want to give it to Arsenal in that sense. And honestly, we hadn't until the free kicks, right? Which the free kicks were amazingly. You're just really well coached. Those set plays are really well coached.
Would you like you're Real Madrid playing Sunday? Are you starting the same players?
What is
you play Deportivo?
How far down are we in the league right now? I think we're 4 points behind Barca. So we need
you're 4 points behind.
So we need these 4 points.
So probably
Camavinga starting. That's for sure.
Yeah,
he's in.
Yeah.
I would probably run. I wouldn't start Modric, of course not. The defensive line, I'd probably leave them in, let them get some time, because that's fine. The only one I might leave out on that one is I'm always forgetting.
Rudiger.
Rudiger.
Rudiger, Rudiger.
Or I'd have him, power sub in at the half or whatever. Give someone else I'm playing. Who are we playing?
Deportivo.
Yeah.
Alaves.
Or the other way around. Go up big first half, sub out my players, and then just hold
Ride
on.
with it.
But we need those 3 points.
Mhm.
We need the 3 points. Now, again, you're speaking to me, who the league is more important than champions.
Yeah.
So to me, it's the league, and I don't want to give it to Barca. Like I'd rather give it to Atletico than give it to Barca. So no, we need those 3 points. He needs to go in to win those 3 points, and then figure out what he's going to do for champions on Wednesday. Because
What is it? Is that game on Saturday or Sunday? Saturday.
that's Sunday. It's Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Mhm,
we have
yeah.
a very busy Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, not Liverpool.
So,
you get to play. Yeah, play West Ham. Actually, that's funny.
Yeah, we get to play like once a week.
Oof.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Throwing it in, as long as you don't drop points, right?
Exactly. I mean, we will.
Again,
Who do you guys have? Who do you guys have this weekend?
Brentford.
We have
Oh, you have Brentford.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, we have Brentford. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
that's-
going.
again,
You
that's
guys play
easy.
West Ham. West Ham, great.
You guys are in a rock and a hard place
Yeah.
because you can't give up that league. You're
Nope.
right. And then
Can't give the league. Nope.
But you are known for champions. Like that's what you guys do.
Now, as Arsenal fans, is there somewhat of a fear of now you're going to Bernabeu? It is Champions League nights, and you've seen what Real Madrid can do.
Well, there's-
Even down 4-0.
Yeah.
4-1 was it? So
We wouldn't
Yeah,
be
man,
Arsenal
if-
fans
if,
we
uh,
weren't afraid.
Yeah, I'd say like you do have the three forwards that are speedy, quick, so anything can happen. And Bernabeu is a stadium that's its own beast as it is. So we'll see. I'm hoping Arsenal fans will probably be extremely rowdy there. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm like always
If they're
nervous.
allowed
Like
in.
after if we do win the next show, I will definitely be fully geared out. Fully geared out here. It'll be
all right.
something.
So give me a prediction. What do you guys think?
I don't know. You know how I do. I don't do my predictions till the lineups. Until Arsenal. You know, hey, in our prediction league, I wait till I see the lineups.
No, I know.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah, I wait.
He does.
You don't want to curse it?
I know. Yeah, I wait.
He gets. He's,
If you say
he's
if
always trying to
everyone's
get that
healthy,
edge.
if everyone can play that played this weekend, I feel okay. Just because, I don't know who's gonna play defense in your midfield.
Yes. Nobody.
We've never lost and never conceded to Real Madrid.
The only one is Tchouaméni. That's it.
Yeah. So.
That's your only defensive midfielder as far as I can tell.
And I'm just hoping Rice is okay because I think I think his size in the midfield is like kind of like an X factor.
Yeah.
I think it helps a lot. So yeah, I mean, and like I said, Saka looked like he was just having his way too. So even Martinelli was doing all right. So yeah, so we if we're healthy, I'd say we win. I don't score wise. It could be funny. It could be
We
like,
win the
I bet
match
you,
or we win.
we go through.
we advance.
It could be like a 3-2 Real Madrid. Like
I was gonna
I'm
say-
saying like you guys win 3-2 or something, or it's like 3-1 or something like
That's
that.
exactly where I was gonna go.
Something crazy,
Yeah.
We score late.
right? Or we score off a corner this game.
This is the one.
This
This is the core
is
game.
the game.
Little Saka assist.
This is the game, y'all. This game. It'd be kind of nice it'd be kind of interesting to see what happens if Odegaard scores.
Yeah.
Will he do the
Well, I mean, he's
celebrate?
well, he's
Or will
been
he
with
be like,
Arsenal long enough at this
"Hey,
point. Like,
No, he's gonna take out the camera and take pictures and stuff.
Hey, Real, suck
Yeah.
it. Yeah, this is what you're missing out on.
yeah, I mean, he's been with
Ceballos,
Arsenal.
where you
long.
at?
Right. Yeah, you got Danny, we got us. Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, I don't know what the etiquette is on that, but how long can you hold off on that? I mean, it's been years now.
I remember,
so-
yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny. This is at one point I was listening to. He hates it. He goes, man, if you score a goal, you celebrate. It
Yeah.
don't matter what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel you.
Like if it's one of those things, well,
I'll
if it's
celebrate.
one of those things that, I mean, they don't even allow that anymore, right? So if it's like it's a window, if it's a winter
can't
window,
play.
you can't play in the
Yeah.
tournament anyway. So you're not even allowed really to
Yeah.
do
I
that
don't
to
think
a
that's
team
thing
anymore.
I think it's because
because I haven't seen that in a long time.
because Asensio played against PSG.
Yeah, he did.
So I don't think that's a thing because he's on loan from PSG.
Yeah. For those of you in Radio Land out there who don't understand what we're talking about, if you score against a team that you played for or that you went to their academy program, you don't really celebrate.
Unless you got some bitter feelings.
Unless you have some very, very bitter feelings, which has happened.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know what the statute of limitations is on that. I think Odegaard's been with Arsenal, 4 years now, right?
Yeah.
So
It's long enough.
since leaving Real
And a big enough
Madrid.
game. It's got to be a
And you guys never
celebration.
played him anyway, so.
No, we did. Zidane gave him chances. He just at that time, Modric was still at the top of his. Carvajal, Camavinga was performing. Rodrigo was performing. But it's hard to get a start at that. It's just difficult.
Yeah.
When you guys got him, I was like, hey, you guys got a good player. Like Odegaard's a great player.
Yeah.
But at this point, 4 years, celebrate, dude. Do it, If you score.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that could be, first of all, if there is a team that can turn around, it's Real Madrid at Bernabeu. And the only thing that, in recent memories when Liverpool did it to Barca, and when we scored early, that's what kind of changed everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys can score in the first 15, 20 minutes,
we got to come out gunning.
maybe. But you're going to put yourself as a risk.
Well, but at the same time, there's nothing to lose.
I want
We have to. There's nothing to lose.
You got nothing left to lose.
There's
at this
nothing to
point.
lose.
Doesn't matter if you get beat by 5.
Nope.
At this point.
Nope. So we got to come out gunning to see if we can get those first 1-2 goals in the first half, and then see what can happen in
If
the
the
second
first half ends you guys 1-0, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a fun game.
Yeah, we'll see. That game will be on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Wednesday, brother.
Oh,
Where are we
which
going?
we might be getting out of work early, so
Yeah.
we'll be going.
Yeah,
We might be able to beat up.
Today.
Where are we going?
Oh
Today.
man! By the way,
Today.
I love being a neutral in this. This has been great.
The funny thing was actually Adrian. When I was at work Tuesday, Adrian just walks around the corner and he has headphones on, and he just sees me at the elevator, and I just look at him. I have this big grin, like.
That's
And then Adrian walks around the corner and starts chuckling. That is this huge smile. Just
get in the elevator.
Yeah.
Get in the elevator.
I know I woke some people up, or maybe made the kitchen jump when they scored that second goal.
Yeah, you
and
were
I'm
slamming
just-
on that window.
I could
I
hear
heard
you. I could hear you from downstairs. I was like,
Yeah.
man, I'm not gonna hear the end of this for
Well,
one entire week.
This fool was like texting when the second goal went. He was like, Jesus. And I just like, uh-oh. And I just come to court. I went to the TV screen.
I am very cryptic with my messages. You don't know if we scored.
And it's funny. I know that you guys don't know that
or
this out
somebody's
there.
season is over.
Yeah, exactly.
If you guys are listening to us out there, those of you listening to us, we have a thread. It's a soccer thread of all our friends that are on there, and so a lot of gooners on that thread, and it was pretty much nonstop. My phone was going off for a good 30, 40 minutes. Was just nonstop.
Like my season, I feel like for me too, if Arsenal does win this game, like the season is complete because my brother won't hear the end of it. He will be getting it the whole until next year. It's just gonna be nonstop
Sports.
We stuffed you, just Real
Oh,
Madrid
he's a
is-
Real Madrid fan.
Oh yeah, Arsenal's the second team, but man, yeah, he was quiet. He was quiet Tuesday.
Well, I was quiet too.
Yeah, he was quiet Tuesday. So, but the flip side is if Real Madrid comes back, it's gonna be a horrible year for me.
Oh yeah.
It's
I'm
gonna
deleting
be
WhatsApp.
awful. He's gonna just.
I won't do that to you, though.
let me
I
ask
won't
you,
do
what,
that to you.
What do you guys think Arteta's gonna do? Like, how do you think he's gonna line up, or what do you think his strategy will be?
I think he'll
Do you think
just go
he'll
out
sit
the same way.
back?
I don't think he's going to change anything.
I don't think he is.
Really?
I think he sees it too. I think he knows
He's
physically, like we're going at them, and like we're kind of a stronger team, and we can score off set pieces. Like, so I think he's going to try to go for the throat.
I think he smells the blood.
Yeah.
I don't think he's giving an inch, and he knows our back line can't drop. So, nah, I don't think he's going to stop.
Yeah.
Can you? Oh, we gotta go to break, but I can just see his speech, before the game in the locker room. Guys, can you think about this? We are here at Bernabeu, the biggest moment of your life. This is it. You either want it or you don't want it. You have to go out there. You have to be. You cannot be scared. You cannot be afraid. And I'm just in there like, ooh, I'm ready. I'm hype.
That's
So
pretty much exactly what it's going to be.
That all
And then
for
he takes-
nothing.
And then he takes out the light bulb and he breaks it.
Right, yep. Or he does that thing where the all for nothing where he like brought up a clipboard and drew a stream. He's like, see the stream. This is the water. I was like, what is, okay. Oh, okay. I'm with it. I see you. Vision. I was like, I don't know where he's going with this at first. And it was like, oh, okay. Oh, let's go. Run up on the field. I love that, man.
And it's not just the post. Did you see his post game interview? I think that's the most stoic I've seen him. Like,
I didn't see him. Like, I didn't hear.
he understands.
I didn't hear. I heard.
He understands. Okay, no, it's still Real Madrid at Bernabeu. Like, he gets it. But I don't think he's gonna. He's going to come out.
Well, you know,
gunning
he
also,
also has that. He's a little hot because he's at Barcelona.
Yeah, that too.
You know what I'm saying? He came through that, so
Yeah, I mean,
he's cheesing.
He definitely knows what he's getting into. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. We're going to move on to MLS, Messi, and the Messi, what might be a fiasco again? I don't know, at Chicago Fire. After this break, you're listening to WLPN LP Chicago 105.5 FM Lumpen Radio. You are listening to Lumpen FC.
This is Sadie Woods, and I'm bringing you Gridlock Sound Lab, Rush Hour Radio featuring house, Afro-Latin rhythms, world beat, disco, funk, soul, electro, and indie dance music. Gridlock Sound Lab, first and third Fridays at 4, only on 105.5 FM Lumpen Radio.
Weird Lady Music is now on Lumpen Radio every first and third and sometimes fifth Friday of the month at 7 p.m. My name is Baltazar, and I will be your host playing weird music made by ladies and music made by weird ladies across genres, geographies, and generations. Join me, citizens.
Lumpen Radio is supported by the Museum of Contemporary Art Chicago. The MCA champions the new and unexpected in contemporary art and culture through its exhibitions, performances, programs, and collection. Located in the heart of downtown Chicago, the MCA boasts the award-winning MCA store, the Marisol Restaurant and Bar, a 300-seat theater, and a terrace sculpture garden with a great view of Lake Michigan. Every Tuesday, the MCA is open until 9 p.m. and is free for Illinois residents. The MCA also offers free admission for anyone 18 and under all year long. For more information, visit mcachicago.org.
You're listening to WLPN LP Chicago 105.5 FM Lumpen Radio. You're listening to Lumpen FC. Barra Brava is a proud sponsor of Lumpen FC. You can find Barra Brava products at Mars Brewing in Bridgeport, Life on Mars in Logan Square, and The Barrel in Pilsen. If you'd like to keep up with us, follow us on Barra Brava Brewing Co. on Instagram or Lumpen FC on Instagram and Twitter. If you want to hit us up on an email, hit us up at lumpenfcradio@gmail.com or make a comment on Twitch on Lumpen TV. So we're going to get talking about the Club World Cup and the necessity to have this extra tournament.
I thought this thing was already a thing.
No, okay, so it's a thing, but it's not a thing.
I'm pretty sure Liverpool won it. You guys won it. Didn't Man City win it?
No, it's been a thing. It's just never been organized in this fashion because they're trying to do everything as a league and everything this and everything qualifiers and all that. So one of the big fiascos that you just went through, which isn't, it's FIFA, right? So in my opinion, my humble opinion, one of the most corrupt organizations that we have dealt with as human beings.
Corrupt organization.
Everybody takes just my opinion. It's just my opinion. Now, here's what happened. Club Leon had qualified previously to the Club World Cup, but FIFA said, you know what? No, we don't like this matchup. In my opinion, it's because they're going to get more TV viewership, more eyes on advertisement if they have an MLS team, probably LA. Play Club America in California, sell those tickets, and then they're going to take one of the spots. The reason they give is because the owner of León also owns Pachuca, and then it's the Pachuca group. So their rule, and I'm going to read it here, Club León, and this is coming off of AI, Club León was removed from the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup due to violating tournament multi-club ownership rules. Specifically, both León and fellow Mexican club Pachuca are owned by Grupo Pachuca, and FIFA regulations prohibit clubs under the same ownership from competing in the same edition. Which, whatever that means. Multi-club ownership. FIFA regulations, including Article 10, state that no single entity, this is the key word for me here, no single entity can control or influence more than one club participating in the Club World Cup. MLS is single entity ownership, the whole thing. So how can they compete? All right.
Right, it's like this term. It's already weird to me because I thought you had to it's like the Club World Cup. You used to have to win the league, to be in the Club World Cup. I mean, we got Bayern didn't win the league.
No, it's one of those things where we're going to expand it because apparently more people are going to watch it. Did you all watch? I would watch the World Cup, the Club World Cup every now and then. And then usually
I watched it when we were in it. And that's about it.
Usually quarterfinals, finals, semifinals kind of thing. I wasn't going to watch it from the beginning. It's not something that I normally watch.
I feel like the U.S. tours weren't that popping back then when it was like when we did watch it too when it was on. So it was actually kind of something to watch in the summertime.
Yeah, there was only like 8 teams, 10 teams. Like you had to win your league.
Yeah.
You had to be number one in the league, and then you got in the tournament, and then it was like a quick thing.
Oh, so yeah, we definitely weren't watching it.
Yeah, it came on like Fox Soccer Channel or something like that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, so I mean, I watched it on Fox. It came on FS1 too every now and then. I mean, it wasn't. I didn't rush to the TV to go watch it by any means. No.
Yeah.
And will I go to TV to watch some of this? If it's on, I mean, definitely for sure. But I mean, I'm not
Wait, am I getting confused? I thought you had to win champions to get in there.
I think Champions was later on added as a slot. I think
because that's how we got into the Club World Cup.
Later on,
the league.
Later on, it was added as a slot. Like, if you won Champions and something like that, or Champions and Europa, then you got a slot. And the expansion thing, more TV time,
just get rid of it. Just let them rest.
Well, actually, maybe you were. Yeah, you were because it was like the winner of the Copa Libertadores, the Asian Champions League.
Yeah,
that's what I thought it was. Champions League,
it's
Europa.
32 teams.
Europa.
Yeah.
I don't know how many teams it is now. Like
it's it's a lot.
My team's in it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, because even Inter Miami is technically right. They didn't.
Well, they're the host.
Win the league. But Seattle Sounders did they win the cup?
Inaugural.
Yeah,
it's
maybe.
the inaugural 32-team competition this summer after failing to meet. Leon, after failing to meet FIFA's multi-club ownership criteria. But there's so Citigroup. Can Citigroup then be in this? Because they own several teams. They own NYCFC. They own City. They own,
but maybe they don't see it as
Australia.
Well, they don't see it the way they want to see it.
Well,
it's
no,
kind of one of those things like I'm going to make
franchise
this the way I want to make this, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like, the NFL owns everything, but each individual
franchise
guy has his own team. It's probably like
but
that.
he doesn't, kind of thing.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's just curious.
The owners are basically just babysitters for whatever,
How is it
like
Boca Juniors, Flamingo, River Plate, Fluminense? I'm like, what? I mean, the South American schedule, their schedule is kind of wild as it is.
Yeah, so
I mean, how are they gonna play all these games?
Yeah,
like, how's that gonna fit in their schedule? That's
isn't Libertadores like it's 2-year-long tournament?
It's like it's happening during this time. I'm pretty sure. So it's weird.
Isn't the incentive that a lot there's a huge payout to be in this thing? Like
120 million.
There is now. Yeah, there's a
like
big
each
payout
team's
now.
gonna get banked.
Yeah.
They get
I might be back in.
Is it the winner? The
Right?
winner. The winner gets 120.
Oh, I thought it was like 300.
I thought it was. I guess when I was on the pundits, they said 120.
Okay.
Which also is kind of like, that's. I mean, don't you get that? Don't you get something like that for winning the EPL?
Yeah, but for participating also.
You get something.
You get paid a lot also.
Good.
FIFA's just handing out money for this thing, from what I remember hearing.
Well, I mean, FIFA has the money, right?
So. Wait a minute. This is also they're also doing like the isn't like U2 doing like
the 20
or something
yeah. The 2025 FIFA World Cup prize money pool is a staggering $1 billion.
Insanity.
The pool.
The pool.
Okay, so
for 32 teams.
Okay.
With the winning team earning a record $125 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one contract.
Right. Yeah. Well,
it gets you that one contract.
That'll get Real Madrid Isaac.
There you go.
Wait, what if an MLS team went to? How do their contracts work?
No, it's all TAM GAM. It's all TAM GAM at that point. 125 million TAM GAM. For that
well,
one,
actually,
not one entity.
I mean, now that now you're on the subject of something that smells fishy. Inter Miami It'd be so funny
Yeah.
if they win because they already have the rights to KDB.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
Well, see, but
Do
this
they
is
have the
also
rights
by
to
the
him, or they
right.
can talk
they
to
have,
him?
they have the
Well,
first,
so
he's the one.
do they,
They have the
is
right-
this real?
they have the
Is
rights
that
to-
news real?
They have the rights to talk to him.
Do they have the
first.
rights to,
he's
like,
gonna
everybody that's
go
good? Is
anywhere,
it-
right? Like he's gonna go anywhere else because San Diego can't afford him. So who can?
Yeah.
Oh, one
Wait, how does
team.
like designated players? Don't they have 2 already?
Dude,
What is a
the
designated
DP
player?
Yeah,
the DP rule. The DP rule has just been thrown out the window for Miami.
Beckham's like,
honestly,
what'd you say? And they're like, nothing.
Yeah.
Like, who? No, nothing, Mr. Beckham. You good?
You can do whatever you want.
I can tell you that even when Garber saw that news about De Bruyne in Miami and the rights, even Garber was sitting in his office. He's like, "What
Yeah.
deal did we make with the devil?" Because this just looks fishy. Like the whole thing is just like,
course.
so Galactico,
Yeah.
Miami
How did they-
Galacticos. You know,
Yeah, it's like, how do you get them? How did they get the rights for anybody else? I just thought that's wild. And how did they go about making that
and
decision?
Beckham had to make a deal with Citigroup, right? So, like, because he's part of Citigroup,
Yeah.
De Bruyne's part of the Citigroup contract right now. So,
I don't know.
those embassy flights, man.
Man, it is like I'm curious because like how, yeah, like there's it's weird. I don't hear any other team because it was San Diego that was talking about, but I didn't hear any other team now. Now it's just
All right,
now
so
it's just Miami.
Here's a quick breakdown, by the way, for this World Cup tournament. This World Cup money giveaway. Group stages per win, $2 million.
You have to win.
Yeah, for the win. Per win in the group stage.
Wait, you lose, you get nothing.
A draw is $1 million
Okay.
per draw. If you make the round of 16, that's $7.5 million. Quarterfinals, $13.125 million. Semifinals, $21 million. Finalist is $30 million. Winner, another $40 million. So you win $125 million after.
So you could potentially lose and make nothing.
All you got to do is win one, I guess. No, there's probably money for showing up.
Yeah,
you're gonna get money for showing up.
I'm just
It's
like, what?
Champions League. You get money for making it.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold up, like, but it seems we should find that out because that is like, hold up, player.
Unless you're a host country like Inter Milan, they shouldn't get any money. Or,
Inter Miami.
Inter Miami.
But
They're gonna get all the money.
They get Kevin De Bruyne. So that is funny to me because like Real Madrid depending on who they're playing. Like
Solidarity payments. An additional $250 million will be distributed to clubs worldwide, supporting football development. So whatever that means.
What does that?
Yeah, no, I don't know. $250 million worldwide. So like everybody gets $10.
Yeah.
Like
Ooh,
don't know how that
Chicago
works.
Fire, get a little money, cuz.
yeah,
Some more money,
Tam
cuz.
Gam. This is gonna go right into Gam.
To the facilities.
Total prize money. The total prize money is distributed among participants' clubs, and also includes funds dedicated to supporting club football across the globe. Okay, that's the. We
Yeah.
love all of you.
Yeah, sure.
So if that's the payout in that format, I wonder what that TV contract is.
Well, we know it's not going to be on Apple TV.
The Apple TV's just done with
Yeah,
soccer.
that's not, no,
Worst
like,
deal.
or the leagues are like, ooh, we don't want that deal. We see what y'all going through with MLS.
Yeah.
No, but I'm trying to think. Is like what I don't know. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. But yeah, maybe it's gonna be interesting if they bring the players. This is gonna be interesting what the players like do or who comes or how they treat it. That's my
Yeah, I
big
mean,
thing.
and at this point, there's a club contract, right? So if the club says you're going to play, you're going to play, right? You're gonna suit up.
Right.
You can't really be like, no, I'm not going to go to my national team. No, this is your club. So that makes it rougher for the players, right? There's really no option to be like, nah.
But then
Look, I'm
if
glad
that-
Arsenal is not on there. So
but then then FIFA is basically making a product that's going to compete with FIFA's other products, which is all this international game. Like, so if you have a player like I don't know, take whoever from who's going Man City. You have somebody like Holland. Well, not Holland because his national team sucks, but you know what I'm talking about. Like a good team. Is he going to play for his national team or is he going to play for this? But he probably won't play for both. If he plays for both, jeez, like that. Just cook them off.
actually,
You know?
Norway's
broadcast
actually getting nice again.
No, but you know what I'm saying. Like, are you going to play
You're right.
throughout the summer after what you just played
Exactly.
and what you're about to play? Like,
No clue.
nah, man, come on.
That,
And so
hamstring, that
FIFA is-
hamstring injury is going to
Yeah,
last.
but so FIFA's like competing against itself. Like, why?
Yeah.
Or it's
Anyway.
like a
So that-
primer for the country because like it's hosted here, right?
The World Cup? Club
Yeah.
World Cup? I don't know who's hosting
Yeah, I
it.
think it's here, and then next year we get the World Cup as well. Just like priming the audience for another FIFA product.
And then because then the other thing they did was the tickets weren't selling very well for the Club World Cup. Who knows why, right? So now they're attaching World Cup tickets to your purchase of a Club World Cup ticket.
What?
So if you buy a Club World Cup ticket at X amount of dollars, you get into the pool to be able to buy a World Cup ticket, not knowing exactly what that's going to be priced at yet, or what ticket you're going to get, to what game you're going to get, or who knows. So they're tying them all together.
Shoot, USA ain't winning, so I ain't worried
Yeah.
about that. I ain't gonna stress about a World Cup ticket because we about to get the World. Yeah, right.
Come on, man, we got it this year. We got it this time.
Potch. It's Potch time.
This is our cycle.
Panama has something to say about it.
And we play them first in the Gold Cup.
Oh boy.
So running with TV contracts, we got Chicago Fire and Miami, Inter Miami this weekend here at Chicago at Soldier Field. We still don't know if Messi's going to play or not.
Still in the air.
He's not going to play.
In the air.
See, and that's crazy though, because the first year, look, I had season tickets. I have season tickets. So I had season tickets when Messi was supposed to come. When they got Messi, they're like, "Hey, they have Messi." I immediately called my ticket agent and was like, "Hey, can we get?" You could hear them screaming and yelling in the background, not knowing what to do, and that was crazy. And of course, they didn't have their act together at that point. Second year, Messi's going to come. Tickets were insanely expensive, just ridiculously expensive at the door. They stopped all the, hey, if you're a supporter group, no, we're only going to give you one. You can't change your tickets over to that one. Blah 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 blah. He didn't show up, and people were pissed. Like, give me my money back, kind of mad. They kind of figured it out by, hey, we'll give you free tickets for this, or we'll help you with that, or we'll reduce this.
Oh, you talking about last year? Right.
Last year, yeah.
Was that the Little Dirk, halftime show?
I think so.
What was that?
Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, halftime show. Look, I heard it was awful.
Yeah, they did that because he wasn't going to play.
Because Messi wasn't going to play, yeah, so they brought in
Lil Durk. Yeah, it was not the best
Lil
PR.
Durk, yeah. They were like, oh my God, we should bring in Lil Durk
They
at
really
halftime.
did
That's what Chicago Fire fans really want to see. That's thinking about your clientele, your fans. And you get Lil Durk.
Yes.
But right.
Well done, sales.
Who knew it would have been one of
And
the
this
times
year-
you could have seen him?
This year, what was it? 3 weeks. Well, this happened 2-3 weeks ago, right? Tickets were up. You're looking at what I was seeing was $250, $300, $400 tickets,
And then
and then like last week, all of a sudden $99, $100, like everything got slashed.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was like, hey, you're still gonna get to see him, but there has been no announcement whether he's gonna play or not. So
Yeah, I think
he did just play 2 90 minutes back to back.
That's why, like, if we do at all get to see him, it's gonna be like the last 10 minutes, or you get like a little sprinkling of Messi.
He should be on the. They should at least come on the bench, man. But I mean, then again, he doesn't have to.
Yeah, I do
He
what
can
I want.
Yeah, do what he want.
I mean, technically, MLS doesn't pay him, so
Hey, right.
it's Apple TV that pays him. So
Yeah.
Hey, it's all right. At least Kevin De Bruyne will play.
will he? Will he?
I would love if all of a sudden it was like, he's coming to the Fire. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I would love it.
Wait, are we sure about him going? He's 33. Is
Yeah,
he really coming to the MLS?
Yeah, he's
I
gonna-
know.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's-
it's wild,
yeah.
right? It's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
33. He's coming. Yeah, he's
I mean,
not.
he's just going to join all the other 33-year-olds.
Yeah. And I guess he does. I guess he's not. He's not about the. He doesn't want to go to Saudi. Whatever. So, but he's gonna come. MLS, man. I mean,
Yeah, I haven't read if it's final.
yeah.
Final,
But I mean, shoot, 33. I mean, I feel like not everyone's gonna be Modric. No, not everyone wants to keep playing over like that
Or
tense.
can.
Man. Maybe he needs a break. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he just wants to go over here and is thinking about. Maybe he only plays 3 more years. Maybe he stops at 36. Maybe he retires. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right. We don't know what the injuries do to that man's
There's
body.
Nottingham Forest.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. He's
I mean,
1 year contract, not enforced.
I mean, honestly, man, if I was a player of that caliber, come play in MLS, 2 years, $3 million, $4 million a year.
I would just kick it.
It's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, live in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sure. Or New York. Yeah. Oh, you want me to live in New York? That's awful, horrible. No. Yeah, I'll do it.
Man,
Absolutely.
they can go anywhere. They could just, because we have MLS teams everywhere. So hey, pick your city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I picked Columbus.
Maybe
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
I just know there's one place that has a new facility. That's all I'm saying.
$100 million. You got to put a
big
price
one.
tag on it.
Yep, $100 million. $100 million facility. Just throwing it out there. There's a team out there that could use some of these 33-year-olds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just throwing it out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we still have Suarez, we still have Busquets, we still have other players on Inter Miami.
Yeah, Alba, right? Alba.
Alba. Yeah. What are your
Jordan.
predictions on this one, guys?
Fire win.
Fire win. If I got it.
Fire win. I'd say if
Chris.
If
I'm a homer now. It's got to be fire.
It's right.
It's gotta be fire, right?
If Legoat don't play, yeah, we'll
I've never said a bad word
3-1.
about Berhalter.
Yeah, I mean Berhalter.
3-1.
It does
fire.
look. It does look better with Berhalter.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it looks better.
Yeah, well, he can't
I
say
think
anything
our,
about-
that midfield is still really shaky. I think those kids are learning. Some of those players kind of figuring it out, but it does look better.
Yeah, he can't rep DC United because we beat them. So
Well, how's Miami doing this season anyway? I haven't watched them.
I think
Fine.
they're
They're
top,
win-
top of the
Did
league.
they already win the league or something?
yeah, duh.
Actually, let me look that up before we have to.
Yeah, that's
Because honestly, I haven't seen them play, and I haven't been following them at all. So I don't know if they might be.
Yes, Eastern Conference. Second place under Columbus. Actually, now that I said that,
What's the record?
very very early.
currently 4-2, 4-2-0. 4 wins, 2 draws, 0 losses. They are sitting with 14 points. Columbus sitting with 15 points.
What's Columbus's record? What are they doing?
4-3-0. So
Okay, one more game.
one more game, yeah.
I see.
They got one game, yeah. Yeah, Miami's got actually, Miami is the only team in the Eastern Conference with a game at hand, and I'm assuming it's because they had to go play this, the other tournament that they're playing in right now.
No, the CONCACAF.
The CONCACAF
Champions
Champions, yeah.
Oh.
CONCACAF Champions.
Huh.
So I'm assuming that's why they have that game. Yeah, because New England has it too, so there you go. That must have been the one that was suspended or, postponed.
I'm gonna go with the Fire just because screw Miami.
You're going to go with the Fire just because you hate Miami.
Yeah,
Sound decision.
just the hell with
You
them.
sound convinced that Fire got this, man.
Didn't
Somebody's
we?
got it.
Didn't last year when they did come with didn't Shaqiri have a good game?
Yeah, Shaqiri blew it up.
Yeah, and he showed out or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's gotta impress. Take me, Miami.
Yeah,
Just playing for the transfer.
The last time he hustled.
The only team. I'm not going to jog semicircle to semicircle.
Oh my god. This is my chance. And then you go to Basel. He said they were like, no chance of curing. He's like, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and just kick it and just eat food and show up.
Yeah.
He did. He made his money too.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good time for him. Anything you guys want to touch on? Arsenal,
No, well,
Madrid, that last section, or the World Cup, or Libertadores. What's the score right now? What's the score?
it was Sao Paulo's 2-2 actually.
Sao Paulo's
I just would
2-2.
say we'll be getting our tailgate on Sunday. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll see some of
Absolutely.
y'all down there.
Yeah, definitely. Hit us up. We will be having a tailgate down at Soldier Field. What is it? The Waldron.
We'll be on the Waldron
Waldron
deck.
deck.
Yep, you'll see me wandering around with a big old jalapeno cheddar sausage.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So fire shirt on. You'll see me. It'll be fun. I'm gonna be taking a nap because I won't be going to the game. I'll eat all the food.
Bridgeport Pilsen Firm will be out there. We will be posting something on Instagram as well. So just follow us on that Barra Brava Brewing Co. Insta, and you'll get some of the info on there as well. You've been listening to WLPN LP Chicago 105.5 FM Lumpen Radio. You're listening to Lumpen FC. Barra Brava Brewing Co. is a proud sponsor of Lumpen FC. You can find Barra Brava products at Mars Brewing in Bridgeport, Life on Mars in Logan Square, and The Barrel in Pilsen. This has been a lot of fun, guys. I really appreciate it. Chris, I appreciate you coming in.
Thanks for having me. It was a blast.
Thank you so much. We'll have you hopefully back at the end of the season and see where everything stands with Arsenal, Liverpool, the top of the EPL, and what tournaments you guys have coming up. Once again, thank you guys so very much for Lumpen FC. I am Adrian.
I'm Sebastian.
And Jamie J here saying goodbye.
Yo, Jamie J.
I'll just step in for him. I'm Chris.
Oh shoot.
And Chris as well. Thank you all so much for listening. Y'all have a good night.